Drop the jaws like an earthquake cracks. Left gets wrecked, the silver and black. Webby is back. Webby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Hope you had a great weekend, and if you're in New England, you're probably getting covered in snow like I am. It is, there's a lot of snow out there, shoveled at least a foot with, 6 more inches coming, so stay safe if you're in New England. Texas, I think you guys are getting hit with some stuff today, so hope you're safe as well. Safe wherever you are in the world. Let's not exclude people. I hope everybody's safe wherever you are. Doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game, the New Orleans Pelicans visiting our San Antonio Spurs. Hope you all had a great weekend. What's going on, Banger Wave? Stefan Castle, my GOAT. Thank you for stopping in today. Texas Storms, when would you like to see the storm end? Yesterday. Tony, good evening too. Banger Wave, what's going on? Wemby all the way. Yo, Stefan. Oh, you're talking chat. Got it. Rufus, thank you for stopping in. This, I don't want to say this should be a win. I mean, if we have an 80% chance of winning, the Spurs are 31-14. The Pelicans are 11-36. The Spurs should win this game. But as Spurs fans, we've seen this year, and quite frankly, the last few years, the Spurs do play up to their competition, and they also play down to their competition. So hopefully that's not the case tonight. Lance, thank you for stopping in. Your jersey is on the way. Hopefully it'll get there this week. We'll see. Go Spurs, go to all of you. Fruit Cup again, Tony. I'm hungry. I've been shoveling all day. I've burned probably more calories than I've taken in. What's going on, Steven Z? Trey Murphy, there you go. Trey Murphy showcase for a possible trade Clay Cup. I don't think he fixes our issues because we're still going to be undersized if he's in the starting lineup. Devin Vassell is back, by the way. He missed the last 13 games, so the most games he can play in is 69. Welcome back, Devin. Coming off the bench. I know acidic fruit. Fine, would it better if I said we should lose? I don't want to say that. Texan Swarm. Miss TSR's not here because we are getting about 18 inches of snow this weekend. So she's at her house taking care of things. I'm at my house taking care of things. And there was no way she was going to drive here during this and vice versa. Leroy, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. Let's get this win. Area 51, take off. All right, take us. I agree. Good evening, Nice Pride. Thank you for stopping in. Bertrand, yes, Vassell is back. Area 51's going on. Yes, I did see the big Devin Vassell smile. Yeah, Tony, I fully expected the Patriots to win. I mean, as soon as Bo Nix went down for Denver, I was like, yeah, Patriots going to be in the Super Bowl again. I will be rooting against them. I don't care who wins tonight. It's the Rams and Seahawks. I will be 100% rooting for the NFC team in 2 weeks. What's going on, Greg? Thank you for stopping in. Banger Wave, I hear you. JCB, what's going on? Oh, plows are going by. I just look, actually, am I glitching or is it just him? Try hitting refresh, Gray. A little refresh action. I don't know about you guys, but the plow just went by before I started the stream, and I have a 2-foot tall and as wide as my driveway, probably 10 feet wide and 4-foot deep wall now blocking my driveway, so I suppose I will be shuffling after the game, which I really don't want to do. Yeah, Marmalade, I heard it's rough out there, so stay safe indeed. Hala Greco, I think Vassell really helps open up the offense because he can shoot the three, which we have a lot of guys that struggle in that area, but he also has a very solid mid-range. I know a lot of fans aren't particularly in love with this contract. It is what it is. He's a Spur. I'm going to root for him while he's out there, and I hope he plays better coming back from the injury. We'll see. Nice, Area 51. Well, it should Texas Swarm. Don't jinx me with the power going out type of thing. Yes, revenge. Wait, did the Pelicans beat us this year? Did I block that from memory? Toddy, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Wemby all the way. My favorite NBA player of all time is Mr. Robinson, right there, number 50. I can't see Devin coming off the bench for the future just because of his contract. It's kind of a pickle because Champagne's been playing very well, and Barnes he's not. And my house is shaking from the plow. Cool. Champagne, as you guys have said, is not big enough to play power forward, but really neither is Harrison Barnes. So I think if we're going to unlock our best lineup at this moment in time, it would be Fox, Castle, and Champagne and Vassell at the 3 and the 4, which is just too small. Which is why when you guys say, get Trey Murphy, I'm like, Trey Murphy is 6'7", isn't he? We're still too small. Yodi boop. Boop. All right, Yodi, get in there. Get ready for the game. Can you show us Mr. Robinson and his beautiful... Oh, David Robinson, if you guys don't know, has joined the couch. Carter Bryant's too small. He's 6'7". Unless, no, we need another big guy out there because Wemby's taking a lot of beatings out there, getting smacked around. We need another big out there. Carter Bryant could be our future 3 at small forward, but I don't like him at the 4. Not at all. Hi, boys and girls. Thank you for joining the stream. Before you go to bed tonight, make sure you brush your teeth, you get in there and get flossing, and then do some mouthwash. And then you can be a champion like the Admiral. Go Spurs, go. That is all good sound advice. I can't really argue with anything he said. Dora says, hey, Rich, let's get the thumbs up. That sounds good to me. Where's Greg Popovich to show everybody, well, remind everybody at the thumbs up. Pop, where you at? Bobby February, thank you for stopping in. Acidic Fruit, you are trolling if you truly believe we need Ben Simmons at all. That dude's game has fallen off a cliff. He's not even playing right now. Nobody wants him. If nobody wants him, why the heck would we want him? Carter, did he find swine? And listen, I like Carter, but I don't like him at the 4. As a future 3? Sure, I hope so. That would be fantastic. Can we get some Chuck before the game? And Clay Cup, yes he is. I would agree with that. Ben Simmons is mentally broken. And physically too, right? Hasn't he had a lot of injuries the last few years? Where's Chuck? Chuck, where are you? There you are. Bol and Wemby? We got to sign Bol, and I don't think we're going to do that. Current player Wemby all the way? I mean, I don't have one particular favorite player because as a Spurs fan, I like a lot of our guys. Kelvin's been the longest tenured Spur. Well, he is the longest tenured Spur right now on the team. So I'll say it's a 3-way tie because I don't really want to put one player ahead of the other. 3-way tie between Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, and Stefan Castle. I think I got to work, so probably not. Is Zion playing tonight? Cam C, I believe he is. I didn't see he was out. I like watching Zion play. He's a really fun player. He's got like a 45-inch vertical, and that's a lot for a dude his size. He just can't stay healthy at all. Christian, thank you very much. Appreciate that. R4 is one. I mean, yes, if we can get a legit 5, and don't get me wrong, Luke Cornett is a legit 5, but I don't see him as a long-term starter. If we can get a guy in there that's 6'11", 7 foot, can rebound, maybe block a little bit, and stretch the 4 a little bit. Yeah, okay, put Wemby at the 4. But right now, we don't have that, so Wemby's at the 5. Kaz, good evening to you, and Devin is back. Ryan Kelman has really changed a lot of Spurs fans' opinions of him. Because as a content creator, and Spurs fan first, but as a content creator, I had to see a lot of comments about Keldon Johnson being traded the last 2 years, and he's really settle into that role as a 6 man, and he's been doing very good. Yes, I do agree we're missing a solid power forward. I will not argue that at all. If it's not going to be Wemby, then yes, we need help there. So is that really a rumor, Gershon Yabusele for Sohan, or is that something somebody made up? Because there's rumors where an insider like Shams is reporting it, or there's Air Elmo like Sohan for Gershon Yabusele, not knocking Air Elmo at all, but anybody could put up this trade for this trade. Is it a rumor, or is it somebody suggesting the trade? And from what I understand, Gershon Yabusele is he overweight right now with New York? He's been playing really poorly. I don't want this version of Gershon Yabusele on the team. I want last year's Gershon Yabusele with the Sixers. Why are the guys moshing? I don't know. Chicago retired DeRozan jersey? Marmalade, I did not know that. Yeah, laugh cry thing. I don't think Yabusele, if we could have got him in the offseason for $5 million, fine, great, all aboard. Choo-choo. But now to have to trade for him, just like at the Spurs, just going to throw this out there, devil's advocate talk. If the Spurs did a trade for somebody like Maxine Reyno before the All-Star break because he wanted another big, I would lose it. I would be happy he's here, but I'd like you knuckleheads. You could have drafted him for free. What are you doing? We're most likely going to trade for a 4. Great guy, I don't know. I'm on the fence. Part of me says, my Spurs heart says, yeah, we'll do some kind of small move in the offseason. Or not the offseason, the All-Star break. But then my Spurs brain is like, no. Bay, Williamson, Queen, Murphy, and Jones are the starters for Sadiq Bey. Okay, Sadiq Bey, Jones, Murphy, Queen, and Zion. Okay, that's the lineup I actually had starting. So that's trade Jeremy Sohan for Jalen Duren. No. Champagne, Barnes, Wemby, Castle, Fox for the Spurs. I would do that. The Pistons are not going to do that. Inferno, what's going on? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, I literally pulled into work to an empty parking lot. All of San Antonio shut down for 20-degree weather. Oh well, I get to watch the game now. Are you there? If I get a chance, Tony, we'll see. Be back to work tomorrow. My back is kind of messed up from all the shoveling, so if I don't do a video tomorrow, I'll definitely do one Tuesday. I just want to be careful which trade rumors I address because this time of season, there's a lot of nonsense, and a lot of it has, like Steph Curry to the Spurs. Come on, that's just nonsense. I don't want to cover nonsense. Castle pull-up jumper to start us off is no good around the elbow. The Spurs won the jump ball, by the way. I put thumbs up on your super chat, too. There we go. Leave the threes to Devin. There you go. Well, Champagne. What about Chip? Wait, Kaz, you're a big Jules fan. He's been shooting lights out lately. There's a runner by Sadiq Bey in the paint. First bucket of the game goes to the Pelicans. They are up 2-0. Hope you all had a great weekend. Thank you for hanging out on a Sunday night. If you're also watching the NFL playoffs, keep me posted on the Rams and Seahawks. Curious who's going to be in the Super Bowl with the Patriots. Fox for 3. Butterfly, good evening to you. All right. Mosh, what's going on? Can I send greetings to Santiago and Vito? There's greetings. And there's a steal by Castle. Castle on the break in the paint. And he's going to throw it down. There you go, Steph. All right. Now we're getting a mojo going a little bit. We do need some size in this Team Greco. Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, that was looking like a bad move in hindsight. He is not really produced at all. Bismack Biyombo is out of gas. Zion in the paint. That was blocked by Wemby. So we have two bigs that are borderline unplayable. Maybe Olynyk can be played a little bit, but Biyombo can't get out there. And yeah. Castle with the ball in the paint. Guarded by Zion. Gets it to Wemby. Wemby is fouled. Fouled by Derek Queen. 5-2 Spurs up. Seahawks 10, Rams 3. Thank you. Biyombo's untouchable. What's up, Guacamaya? Never say easy victory. No. Not with our guys. Not trying to beat up on the Spurs, but we occasionally play down to our competition, and the Pelicans are 4-28 against teams 500 or better. So let's not jinx it and say easy win. Wow, Julian Champagny is wearing glow-in-the-dark shoes. Or Fox is, or they both are. Beyond the Bucks, what the $5 super chat says, help me, Rich, I'm stuck at a baby shower. What do you do? A baby shower? Have fun? Thank you for the super chat. I end a rope, and I guess I can't argue with that. 6-2, Spurs up by 4. The Pelicans are 4-17 on the road, and this game is in San Antonio. Derek Queen with the ball into the paint, guarded by Castle. What? Off-balance jumper up off the glass, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Stephon Castle's guarding Derek Queen, who's like, what, 6'10", 250 or something? Wemby with the ball, loses the ball, gets the ball back. Now guarded by Zion, former first-round pick versus two first-round picks battling it out. Wemby back with the ball in the paint after passing it out into the paint. Layup good. 8-2. Who did the Mavs play last night? They played a good team, didn't they? John Doe, I think everybody's good to go for the Spurs tonight, including Devin Vassell. Trey Murphy for 3, no good. And yes, San Antonio's had really bad weather from their stand, so be safe, guys. Fox with the ball, out three-point land, over to Champagny. Champagny back to Fox. 12 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Fox with the ball, little step back 3. Off the rim, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it is going to be Pelicans ball. The Lakers. Oh, I was rooting for the Mavericks for obvious reasons. Yes, Tony, I'm watching on an NBA League Pass. I worry more about the Spurs versus the Pels and the Spurs. Yeah, you know what, Grammy? You're right. I'm kind of in the same boat. There's a 3 for Sadiq Bey. 8-5. Spurs ball. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Plow shaking my house again. Just keeping you guys updated on the plowing. Wemby with the ball. Pulls up for 3. No good. Bey with the rebound. Beyond the box. Indeed. Luke is not playing? Oh, I thought... No? Okay. Luke Cornett is out. My bad. So maybe we'll see Jeremy Sohan tonight. Center Sohan, center Johnson, Olynyk. Sadiq Bey is fouled. Yeah, I think it's on De'Aaron Fox. Sad. Nate surname. I'm not going to read the rest of that, but well done. Well, acidic fruit, I don't know when Luke Cornett comes back, but the good thing is we have a light week this week, which is actually good for me. The Spurs don't play again until Wednesday, and then we don't play again until Saturday, I believe. And weird weekend for the Spurs. Both their games are like at 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern time. They're both early. By the way, if there's any UFC fans in the chat, don't make the mistake me and my friends did. The UFCs are no longer at 10 p.m. Eastern because of the move to Paramount Plus. They're at 9 p.m. Eastern. We found out like right before the event started last night, and we were all running a little bit late. Bay makes 1 of 2. Fox bringing up for San Antonio. For those that don't know, DeJounte Murray is on the New Orleans Pelicans. He's not playing because he ruptured his Achilles last season, and he's still out. Fox for 3 from the corner. De'Aaron Fox with 2 threes tonight. Thank you, Butterfly. Says, like the chat up. We play the Rockets Wednesday night. That is January 28th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on ESP to the N. Herbert Jones in the corner for 3. Airball. Zion caught it. Little reverse layup. Good. Jack Paul, I hope he gets at least 11.5. Aleem Zimmerman, I saw the Raptors lost to the Pacers. Champagny for 3. No good. Thunder lost to the Pacers. Aren't the Pacers like bottom 3 of the NBA? And there's a turnover by the Pelicans. They tried to get, whoops. I don't know what that was. Spurs ball, 11-8. Demosel's back tonight, Tony. Tonight, coming off the bench. He is finally back after missing 13 games. I assume he'll come off the bench for around 3 games before he's in the starting lineup. Wemby in the post against Queen. All sorts of contact. Gets around him. Off-bounce layup, no good. Castle with the offensive rebound. Steph's going to throw it to Wemby. Wemby with a kind of a dunk-like move. And 1. I don't even know what to call that. Like, he didn't actually dunk, and he just, like, threw it at the rim because he was higher than it. And he got fouled, hit the floor, but he's okay. Did he actually get... Yeah, he just kind of threw it at the rim, and it went in. And 1. And Wemby with the stare down. 97 likes, let's get it to 100. That sounds good, and SJ had 47. Jeez. Throw-in. There you go, name, surname. I don't know what to call it. It's a throw-in. There you go. Derek Queen has 2 fouls already. Yeah, Wemby's looking, he's like, you can't guard me. Get out of my face. There's definitely a swear in his mind, in my opinion. Wemby's free throw is good. 14-8. Good evening, Art. Thank you for stopping in. And Francis, whatever Wemby falls, I hold my breath for a second. A little worried. Missed the franchise going down. Pelicans ball, 8 on the shot clock. Trey Murphy, I think he's going to shoot the ball. Nope, now Murphy in the paint. The runner is going to bounce around and finally go in. Vassell is in, is he? Looking for the pineapple. There he is. Devin Vassell is checking the game. Wemby with the ball out, 3-point land, 12 on the shot clock. He's just going to actually chuck a 3. Front rim, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go to New Orleans. If Wemby developed a good giant name, certainly people are always talking about the skyhook. You know, what if he trained with Kareem? Yeah, he's got Kevin. Wemby's all right. My gosh, I hear my neighbor finally shoveling. If you guys don't know, New England's getting crushed with snow. I've already shoveled 4 times today. And even just shoveling an hour ago, it was rough. They're just getting out there. They probably have a foot everywhere. I didn't want to have to deal with that. I'm like, I'm going to shovel about 2 to 3 inches at a time. And good luck out there. Thoughts on the start? Well, we're up. So I can't complain too much. Franklin, yes. Wemby does fall every game. That is a factual statement. I cannot deny that. Yes, he is constantly hitting the floor. Usually Harper would sum a Fox, so seeing Vassell. Yeah, well, you guys have Vassell was in. So Barnes, Champagny, Wemby, Castle, Vassell. So Vassell came in. You're right. Harper did not play many minutes the last game. Right? Was it like 12 or something? Crushed with snow. I wish New England had been crushed by touch of Virgos. Oh, yeah, it snowed. We're getting 18 inches between today and tomorrow. So, yes, we're getting a lot. Maybe for some of you, that's normal. 18 inches, definitely not normal here at all. You know, like a 4 to 6 inch storm is more normal. 18, yeah. We'll be careful, though. Definitely. My back is a little jacked right now, and I really don't know if I want to shovel after the game. It'll be 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I really don't feel like going outside. South Dakota is cold, but no, yeah, Cameron. I don't mind the cold. I don't like it, but the snow today's been sucky. Bobby Ferry, so I guess that's actually a throw-in, not a dunk. What the? So I don't care. What? 3, Rick. I hope Castle gets many buckets. Who wants to hang out with me? What? Yodi? I never sit here and hold Yodi. Yodi's gonna hang out with me. You'd shove my driveway. Where are you shoving my driveway to? Whoop! Thank you, Bobby. Zion is kind of toss-up, but who do you think the Spurs got to watch out for against the Pels? I don't know. I really don't. I got no idea. In 1985, San Antonio had is that like a record? How do I feel about Vassell getting 3.5 rebounds? Baby Groot, how do you feel about Devin Vassell getting 3.5 rebounds? I'm Groot. There you go. Oh, Bible, I would not be shocked. A lot of the any type of promotional contracts that Zion has don't get renewed. He's hurt all the time. Chris, I know I was setting myself up on that one. Yep, 12 to 18 inches. It's a lot. Tony, I got to work though, so I have a public sidewalk, so you have to keep your sidewalks clean. So I don't know. I've shoveled that sidewalk, well, obviously 4 times as well. I'll see. We'll see. Final celebration? I don't know what I would do if the Spurs freaking won this year. Go nuts, probably. And there's an easy dunk for Eves Missy as he got loose. Luke Cornett is playing! Who said Luke is out? I said he was in. Somebody said he was out. Why you gotta do that to me? Everybody's good to go for the Spurs. HB with the ball into the paint and got fouled. Temperature, Cameron out here. Hanover Fist, good evening to you. Sinks, the game started a while ago. What you talking about, Willis? Temperature here is 14. HB at the line for 2. 14 degrees feels like 1. HB made the first one. Feels like 1. Thanks for hanging out with me, Yodi. Oh, yes, thanks. Yeah. That's happened to me before, too. I'm like, what's going on here? And then you realize, oh, I'm not live. I started from the beginning. That's happened to me on a game once in a blue moon. And you guys are like, TSR, you're way behind. I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh, I'm not live. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with New Orleans. They have 11 on the shot clock. That's right, Yodi. Levitating baby coyote, my bestest little buddy. Trey Murphy with the miss in the paint. Gets fouled and goes down hard. Good evening, Boris. Thank you for stopping in. Kevin has the Spurs winning by 15. Who made the first basket? I think the Pelicans scored first. De'Aaron Fox made the first one for the Spurs. It was a 3-pointer, I believe. For the Pelicans, I couldn't tell you who scored first for them. I don't know. I'm sorry. Greco, I don't think Castle's hit the ground yet. Jeremiah Fears is checked in for the Pelicans. Both Pelicans rookies looking good this year. Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen. Okay. Sadiq Bey for 3. Sadiq Bey's actually having a pretty good game against us. Sadiq Bey has 9 points. Making Sadiq Bey looking an all-star. Vassell for 3. No good. I really wanted to say welcome back, Devin, right there. But he missed a 3. We do have Pineapple Power on the court, so there is that. Pelicans ball down 16 to 15, 12 on the shot clock. We're going to have a 3 by Trey Murphy. No good. Loose ball's right there and put back. No! Sadiq Bey missed the layup. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with New Orleans. They'll have 14 on the shot clock. Ryan, I don't think I could see Sohan traded. So a small move because he's not playing. I know a lot of people are talking about Steph Curry. Yeah, Giannis is hurt again, by the way. I think isn't Giannis out for like 4 to 6 weeks again with a calf injury? So you should not want Giannis. Not having to keep getting injured. Inbound pass turns into a little jumper at the rim. I think that was Trey Murphy. Pelicans just took the lead. All right, I like that. 4:52 to go. Castle with the ball for the Spurs into the paint. Stops and pops, and the little jumper is going to roll off the rim. Cornette fights for the offensive rebound, keeps on fighting, and finally the Pelicans come down with it. As Jeremiah Fears with the rebound. Spurs down by 1. Oh, you guys asked how I'm liking this start earlier. I'm starting to like it a little less right now, or a lot less because we're down. There's a miss by Fears in the paint. Harper will bring it up for the Spurs, flies into the paint, and throws it down! Dylan Harper, coast to coast. You know, he gets a thunder for that.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thunder, dunk of justice.
Keith, good evening to you, and frozen tundra here in Connecticut. We got about, 14 inches of snow so far. 12 to 14. Murphy the third with the miss. Vassell will bring it up for the Spurs, flies into the paint, throws it up, and now welcome back, Devin Vassell. Spurs take the lead. And we have a timeout by New Orleans. All right. Oh, man. Plows are plowing. Bunjar, Ejo. I don't think that was an and one, was it? I don't think so. Trey Murphy does not look happy. I don't know if that was an and one because he went right to a timeout. And Matthew, that has been kind of the case the last few years, unfortunately. And yes, Vassell is playing. Seahawks up 10 to 6. You got your fruit cup out already. Nice to see the nog smile on Devin's face. I don't know what a nog smile is, Area 51, so I'll take your word on that. Harper almost injured Davib. I don't know who Davib is, but I hope Harper does not hurt Davib. Is that a guy on the Pelicans? Do y'all see that the maniac that took out the Rhodes? I have no idea what that is. If you had to say most handsome NBA... Steven, I got nothing there. And Frosty, the Spurs are up by 3, so at the moment, it is a close game. What's up, Anthony Bustamante? During the Inside NBA after yesterday's game, they said John Kuminga should go to San Antonio. I mean, you're going to hear everybody should go to San Antonio. That's going to be the theme for until we get to the trade deadline, which is what, February 6th or 8th or something. Everybody's been getting traded to San Antonio. I try to ignore it. I'm sure I'll do a trade video here and there, but a lot of it's just nonsense. Let's get some pop. Yeah, we usually have 200 thumbs up in the first quarter. Smaller crowd tonight. Rough weather. It's the Pelicans, but those of you here can still hit the thumbs up and get us to 200. If you want to be a member, free member and sponsor of TSR Sports, the thumbs up is the way to get there because I'm not going to ask you to do it money-wise. Is Carter Bryant going to get glaze and baking? I'm going to say yes. He's been getting about 6 to 7 minutes. Jiro Haven, thank you for stopping in. Marmalade, there is some issues with Kuminga in Golden State? I kind of worry about attitude issues. Spurs are 19-0 this year when they get to a score of 121 or more. Really? Mark, it is 11 in San Antonio, but it feels like 1. So with wind chill, etc. And I think this week our low every day is -3 or 4 until like Thursday. I'm not looking forward to that. Wemby will get at least 6 blocks today. 5 going to Zion Williamson. Who's Zion Williamson? I was messing with you guys. There's a lot of typos in the chat today. You guys are getting auto-corrected left and right by your phones. Did you see Luka went towards the Mavs tunnel when the Lakers-Mavs game went to halftime? No, I did not. Didn't watch the game either. I tend to not watch Lakers unless they're playing the Spurs because, well, I don't care. Pretty much like most NBA teams, I don't follow them unless it's the Spurs. By the way, if anybody didn't see it in the community notes, I did go to my first UConn men's basketball game yesterday, and they won in overtime. Nice move by Eves missing the paint, misses a jumper though. Offensive rebound for the Pelicans. They get it out to Fears for 3, no good. And Spurs with the ball. Fox will bring it up. Drops it off to Keldon Johnson. Keldon going to shoot. When Keldon has the ball, he usually shoots. Yep, drives in the paint. Runner good. I say Keldon, when he has the ball, 90% of the time he's probably shooting it. Not known for his passing. 3 minutes of change to go. The Spurs are up 22-17. Trey Murphy with the ball for the Pelicans. Off-balance jumper is not even close. But Missy with the putback. It's 22-19. Yes, Beavis, Frostbank is up and running, as is the TSR home. Harper into the paint. The floater. Ooh, that was a very awkward way he shot that. No good. Makovich with the rebound. Pelicans down by 3, 22-19. 2:40 to go in the first Q. Thank you all for hanging on a Sunday. Hope you are safe and warm wherever you are, because a lot of parts of the country are getting whacked by some pretty severe winter weather. Missing into the paint, off the glass, no good. Fox with the rebound, gets it up to Vassell, and let him a little too much on that pass. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Turnover Spurs. William Zionson, I see what you did there, Boris. T.A. Watts, go Spurs, go to you. Good morning, Alan. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, Kuminga's stuck on the bench. If he's not getting... Yeah, it's just something doesn't feel right there. I did see Michael Porter Jr. as a player teams might want to pursue, but the price is going to be very high. And I don't see the Spurs giving up a haul for any player. Like overpaying. Like Desmond Bane was what, 4 or 5 first-round picks? I don't think we're going to make a trade like that. There's a miss for the Pelicans. Keldon will bring it up for San Antonio. Drops it off to De'Aaron Fox. Fox takes off into the paint. Gets it to Luke Cornett. Cornett now will throw it out to Harper. Back to Devin Vassell. I'm shocked nobody shot in the paint there. Vassell off-bounce jumper at the elbow. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. It'll fall into the hands of Jeremiah Fears. He's going to throw an alley-oop, and too much alley and not enough oop. Way off trying to get Makovich on the alley-oop. Spurs ball. Cornett all alone in the paint, and an easy little layup. 24-19. Let's get to 200 likes before the end of the Worcester. Alrighty. Man, you guys are getting killed by your phones today. What's up, Ralph? I had a good weekend. I did. Thank you. Pelicans ball. Trey Murphy going to launch a 3. Swish. 24-22. All right, Tony. I got to tell you, I'm hungry. Darwin, good evening from the Philippines. I am very hungry. Luke Cornett with the ball for the Spurs. Drops it off to Dylan Harper. Out to Fox. A long 3. Air ball. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Pelicans ball. Def ball 2-1-0. Go Spurs, go to you. Cecilia, go Spurs, go. I just wanna have fun. Go Spurs, go. I just wanna have fun. Is that what we're doing there? Minute to go. Zion is checked back in for the Pelicans. He has the ball at the moment. Guarded by Keldon. And he's actually going to pass it out. 8 on the shot clock for the Pelicans. Over to Jeremiah Fears. Fears guarded by Fox into the paint. Stops, pops. He's tied up. Jeremiah Fears also rocking a headband, should I gotta say. Cobry, what's going on? Go Spurs, go to you. Castle has 1 bucket. Or 1 buck. Either or. Here's a 3 by Vassell. Hey, Devin Vassell! With a 3 from the corner. There we go. 27. Oh, they changed a 3 to a 2 for the Pelicans. It's 27-23. Spurs up by 4. There's about 10 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Fears are going to drive in the paint. Gets the layup. Jeremiah Fears. No fear. Pun intended. Shot clock is off for our Spurs. EXE, nothing is safe with Zion. I mean, he could get injured tripping on a donut. I don't know. Vassell with the ball, letting the clock run. Step over 3. Fouled. What's up, Juan? Thank you for stopping in. Nicholas Spurs go to you. There's actually 1 second on the clock. Man, I got to tell you, this season might be the most I've seen players get fouled taking a 3-pointer and go to the line for 3 free throws. Tony, I read it. I got it. Apparently they do co-prevent it. It's 27-25, a sell at the line, not for 1, not 2, but 3. What's up, Vicky? Thank you for stopping in. He missed the first free throw. Heyo, I'm Go fan. Zion's on a diet. He tripped on a banana. Zion, you know what? It's weird because up until this year, Zion was overweight and injury prone. Now he's in shape and injury prone. For any New York Giants fans, my buddy had an old joke. Ron Dane, a former running back for the Giants, he was a bigger guy and overweight, and he's like, "Oh, Ron Dane, his biggest problem he was fat and slow. He lost a lot of weight. Now he's skinny and slow. It didn't matter." Vassell made 1 of 3 from the line. That's going to end the first quarter. Carter Bryant is not on the bench. I don't have ESPN Plus, Tony, so I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what's on there anymore. The UFC used to be on there. Not the numbered events, but the fight nights. I don't see myself getting ESPN Plus again anytime soon. Or maybe even ever. Q2 coming up. Guillermo, Go Spurs, go to you. We had 2 inches of ice here. And 2 inches of ice. Woo! Jay, what's going on? No ice here yet. Just a lot of snow. And it looks like it's actually still snowing out. And it's been snowing here where I am since 8 a.m. I know Medicare, guys. Although lately with the Spurs, when we play teams that are lower in the standings, they tend to hang around a little bit in the first half, and then they start stepping them on in the second half. You saw Carter Bryant say, "Oh, all right, thinking it is what it is." Carter Bryant is on the floor. Putting some bacon and pineapple in your burgers. Right? Ooh. ESPN Plus is great. You get blank, and don't forget about blank. Cash.app, what's going on? We have a pick swap. Ronald, we have a pick swap no matter where their pick is. If Atlanta was to get the number 1 pick this year, we get it. Doesn't matter where it is. Yes, Jay, welcome back to Devon. We're dogfights a lot of folks, John Doe. I just want us to win. Whatever. If the Spurs win by 3 or 30, I don't care. Just win. Just win, baby. Need Wemby under 920 points. Why do you want Wemby under 29? Why can't Wemby score 39 or 49? Why do you need him under 29? Are you a Spurs fan, Ripken? But Wemby goes for 50. You're welcome, Ronaldo. I don't remember what I clarified, but a lot of you guys are betting on the Spurs. Haven't you guys not been here enough to know that's not a good idea? I don't know how many times I've seen people hate on the Spurs because they lost a parlay. It's been a lot this season. It has been a lot. Yeah, Furnace, I will never endorse it on the channel. I've actually been written by a lot of people over the last few years, and I just ignore them all. I feel bad because I'm ignoring them, but I'm like, I don't want to sponsor. I get sponsorship, weird stuff. Like, I don't know, a pillow or like gym machine. I'm like, what's that have to do with this channel? I recently watched a Magic the Gathering channel, and he was peddling, I think, mattresses or something. I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with Magic the Gathering? I know you got to make money, and it's your full-time job. What does that have to do with Magic the Gathering? At least have your sponsors, like, make sense. What's going on here? Second quarter's on the way. I got a co-pilot thing in my face, and I can't... Oh, okay, there we go. I hate Windows sometimes. That was a 3 for the Pelicans while I was struggling to get my... I really hate Windows 11. Wemby in the paint. Misses the shot. Gets fouled. Going the line for 2. I'll get my clock fixed here in a moment. You guys have Windows 11 just do random things and you can't... Like, you have no control of it. It's like, what are you doing? I don't want this. Let's get our clock fixed. There's a... Oh, no, non-shooting foul. Okay, Spurs ball. All tied at 28. Keldon for 3. No good. Zion with the rebound. Wemby all the way. Wemby's career high, I believe, is 50. Right on the nose. Yes. Nice, Bubba. Mattress the Gathering. And wow, the Pelicans just took the lead. HEB, I guess, would make sense. I'm Go fan, as this is primarily a Spurs channel. The San Antonio Spurs themselves would make sense for obvious reasons. Although if that, I would just do it for free. Keldon with the ball, gets it to the paint. But I really don't want to do sponsors. I don't. Kicks it out to Champagne for 3. Oh my God, that was a brick. Wow. All right, second quarter, a little rough to start. Jose Alvarado for 3, no good. Wemby with the rebound, gets it up to De'Aaron Fox. Fox will bring it up, and we'll hold, get it over to Kelvin. Back to Fox, 16 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Fox back out to Kelvin. Kelvin's going to take off in the paint. Layup good. We were 2 of 8 for, oh, geez. Is that our 3-point? How about the refs as a sponsor? Magic the Gathering, some Wizards of the Coast. The Wizards are in. Zion just blew by Wemby and hammered it down. He can do that. And he did it. Zion averaging 22 points per game, 6 boards on 58% from the field. Fox with the ball guarded by Zion. Pulls up from the free throw line. It's going to roll off the rim and be no good. Pelicans ball up by 2. Yeah, I saw 73. I don't want. No. I know they do. I know. They are certain welcome to do so. I've never wanted to do that here. I just. No. There's a 3 at the wing by Herbert Jones. No good. The Pelicans get the ball back. Alvarado out in 3-point land. And the offense will reset with 10 on it. Come on, Spurs. There's a drive and a block. Herbert Jones blocked by Wemby. Spurs on the run. Fox with the layup. He got blocked. He wanted a goaltend. Didn't get it. There's a 3 on the other end. No good. And Spurs ball. All right, down by 2. 9 minutes to go. That was a little hectic for a moment. I see Stephon Castle's back in for the Spurs. He has the ball at the moment. Looking to drive. Gets into the paint. A lot of contact. No whistle. Kicks it out to Fox. Fox fakes the 3. Now drives in the paint. And he's going to get fouled by Yves Missy. Alberto Garcia, thank you for stopping in. Always chilling time. Go Spurs, go to you. Lannon Perk, thank you for stopping in. Let me score a cry. Yep. Oh, they did lose that game? I don't remember that. Homer, go Spurs, go to you. Reach can meet. Home Go fan, that would probably, if I could only meet one Spur, it would be David Robinson. I like our current roster. I would love to meet Wemby, Castle, a lot of those guys, but they'd be Miss the Admiral. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, Keith, they do. All right. I've been out shoveling in very cold weather all day, so hopefully I'm not getting sick. Hopefully, Miss TSR, I know you're watching. You're not getting yourself sick either with all the shoveling. Fox just missed 2 free throws. Our free throw shooting is not good. Thank you, guys. Our free throw shooting a little off tonight. 32-30. Alvarado for 3. Thank you for all the bless yous, guys. And we have a timeout by Mitch. Spurs down by 5. Oh, Spurs won. Thank you. Rich, send you my card game in the next minute via email. I write. Oh, I think you sent me that a while back, didn't you? I'll check it out. Reyes, go Spurs, go to you. Why do the Pels look like a playoff team every time they play us? Spider Monkey, I don't know. I'm actually going to pull up our game log against the Pelicans this year. We are 2 thumbs up away from 200, by the way. If we get a couple more people hit the thumbs up, that would be mucho apreciado. All right, let's take a look at our games against the Pelicans this year. We beat the Pelicans in overtime on October 24th, 120 to 116. We played New Orleans again on... Or is this? I thought we played them twice already. We beat them 135-132 on December 8th. So yeah, the 2 games against the Pelicans, the 2 wins have been close. 1 in overtime. Spurs won by 4. The most recent game, they won by 3. And now tonight, the Spurs are down by 5. So yes, the Pelicans give the Spurs problems. And I don't know why. Phil, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Pels fan here, but a lot of respect to the Spurs. Trey 08795. Appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in. I actually feel bad for Pelicans fans because you guys might have been the most beat up team last year. What I mean by injury wise, just one injury after another. I'm a Thunder fan of what Murphy's so bad. We need a third. Rookie, can you afford another player with a salary like that? Road trip, what's going on? VW Tweener, thank you for stopping in. The promise Foxy's doing too much. Wemby's wide open every play. Fox's butt. Wow. How do you really feel? Phoenix gives us a lot of problems too. Yes, they do. You know what? I mean, look at the Spurs. They're 3-1 against the Thunder. The Pacers just beat the Thunder. Xavier, it's early. Very early. You know what? Cut by roll. I don't think Champagne hasn't scored yet. Okay, well, there you go. Vixo Timber, thank you for stopping in. KMC, we have some nights here with our free throws that really makes me go, what the heck's going on with our shooting coach? And you can't get a Chuck, Tony. Thank you, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Okay. Mitch Johnson, have a little Gatorade. All right, Mitch. Every team since Kevin Durant left Golden State has had issues. See, he went to the Nets, right? Was the Nets immediately he went to? He went to the Nets. They are full rebuild. Then he went to the Suns. They're not terrible. And now he's in Houston. Houston's playing okay. Spurs ball. 12 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes with the ball, looking to get it into Wemby. Trying to get into Wemby. Wemby guarded by Micah Peavy. Gets double teamed. Gets it back to Barnes. Over to Harper. Around the world to Champagne for an open three in the corner. You guys just asking about Julian? Boop, boop, boop. Julian has scored. Yes, it was a sidekick reference. I've never seen a crash farmer. I don't know if I have a cold, but I've been out shoveling all day. So I've been out in the cold a lot. Zion with a jumper over Wemby. Good, 37-33. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm sick tomorrow. Thankfully, the Spurs don't play the 2 next days. Harper with the ball out. 3-point land. Drives. Loses his footing a little bit. He's going to actually pass it out to Castle. Castle over to Wemby. And Wemby's going to take a 3. In and out. If you call me Mitch, I'm definitely not Mitch, but I got you. And an offensive foul on Derek Queen. That's his 3rd foul already. Ooh, he is a foul merchant tonight. He got 0 points and 3 fouls. Derek Queen, what you doing, buddy? Moving screen. Yeah, stepped in front of Castle and hip checked them. You can't do that. DJ Rose with a $2 super chat says, quick hello, no back to Rams playing. Go Spurs, go. With a little dog. Or goat. A little goat. I can't tell. Spurs ball, 7:33 to go. But thank you. And then Faded with the $10 super chat says, TSR, my man, hoping for a big win today. Your boy just became single, so I need Wemby to save my net. What? Faded, I'm sorry or congratulations. I don't know which way to go with that. Offensive foul on the Pelicans, because sometimes people break up and it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. It's in San Antonio, Bust Insider. Spurs ball, down by 4. Castle throws it out to Barnes in the corner. Barnes made the 3, but Wemby was fouled under the rim. Is this 3 going to count? It is. 37-36, and Wemby going to the line for 1, I believe, is that's how that works. He was actually pushed out of bounds by Carlo Matkovic. Hope you're pushing our franchise around, Carl. Coral! Spurs need to play defense. Need to play defense together and better. On the court. Coral! Okay, I'm done. I've been watching a lot of The Walking Dead. Wemby misses the free throw. Our free throws suck! We're 5 of 11 from the line. Shaq shot better than that. That's 45%. Wasn't Shaq like a lifetime 52% free throw shooter? Nitro, I'm going to chuck our free throws. What is going on tonight? I think Missy just got blocked by Wemby. He did. Wemby leading the break. Over to Champagne. Champagne's going to drive into the paint. Layup. Layup gets blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Whew. Yeah, Tax, we should take care of the size mismatches. Just when I went to Frostbank Arena 2 weeks ago on my birthday, I had a ton of fun Spurs fans. Yeah, I know, and they won, right? Wait, you got a Yodi and a jersey? Spider Monkey, I think it'll be a small move. Champagne at the line makes the first free throw. We're all tied at 37. Good teams don't play with their food. Wake up, Spurs. I see what you did there. Spider, I'll probably do some videos coming up on trade deadline possibilities, but I'm seeing a lot of nonsense out there, like Steph Curry to the Spurs. It's not happening. Giannis is not coming to the Spurs, especially now that he's hurt again. And I've already been accused by people of doing clickbait on the channel, which I really try not to do, and I don't think I am, but I don't want to put out fake trade news either. Like, it's really it's tough as a creator, a fine line of putting a catchy title that people click on, but you don't want it to be clickbait. And I really do try not to do that, but sometimes, sometimes people are just going to interpret it like that no matter what you do, I suppose. There's a miss by the Pelicans. Spurs ball, 38-37, 6:10 to go in the first half. Dylan Harper with the ball gets it out to Castle. Our possible future backcourt playing at the moment together. And we're going to foul on the Pelicans. Castle's trying to get it to Luke, and he was fouled. I heard it right. We're going to trade for a guy that's 37, making, what, $60 million? I really like a player like Michael Porter. I think the Nets are going to want way too much. And yes, Tony, 20251, you need to make your play, for sure make your free throws in the playoffs. Luke is at the line for a couple. Maybe he can make them both. First free throw is good. There you go, Luke. Show him how it's done. Why do Zion and Vox only have 6 points? I don't know. Lays Tundra. Boudet, good evening to you. Yeah, Genmar, I could see. Well, Yabusele's playing really bad. Well, here's the thing. It goes both ways. Yabusele is... Cornet missed the second one. Yabusele's really down from last year, so his trade value right now is really low. Jeremy Sohan is not playing well, or even playing, so his trade value is very low. So who knows? Spurs are 8 of 15 from the line tonight, so they are over 50% now. Pelicans ball. And they turn the ball over. Trey Murphy throws it out of bounds. Spurs ball. I feel bad that Miss TSR's boy Jordan Hawkins is not playing. Demisel checking back in for the Spurs. Oh, I thought the clock was about to run. I guess not. My bad, go. My bad. I heard go, Spurs go, and I said go. My bad, go. My bad. Spurs ball. I was going to say I'm going to shut up, but I can't shut up. Harper with the ball for the Spurs. Drives the paint. Forgot the ball. That's a turnover by Dylan Harper. Flynn, go Spurs, go. Yeah, I think the missing piece is legit for. I agree. Devin's first game back. Looks all right. Miss TSR King Jorge is at home. We both live in Connecticut, and we are getting crushed with snow. So I'm at home taking care of my driveway. She's at her house taking care of her driveway. Jeremiah Fears in the paint layup. We're all tied up at 39. Spurs trying to push the pace down the under, and the Pelicans get back in transition. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Champagne's going to take a three. Front rim, no good. Trey Murphy with the rebound. Next weekend, Tony, I think so. Trey Murphy for three down the other end, no good. And now a whistle. Loose ball foul on the Spurs. That's only our second foul. Dicing Zion is... All right, Lace Thunder, good luck. I might have frostbite, Damien. If my nose is red, I've been outside a lot today, and gosh, I hope I don't have frostbite on my nose. That would not be good. I can feel my nose. There's a foul on the Spurs, and one by Sadiq Bey. I can feel my nose, so I don't think I have frostbite. Yeah, I don't think I have frostbite. Yeah, Spider Market, we're getting crushed up here in New England. 41-39, 2 free throws coming up for Bay. Sorry, 1 free throw. That was an and one. Jeez. Might be a little tired from shoveling all day. Fox with the ball for the Spurs. We got 12 on the shot clock. They find Vassell. Vassell into the paint. Back out to Fox. Fox takes off now into the paint. Zips it out to Vassell. Back to Barnes. Over to Keldon in the corner. Fakes the three. Finally takes it. His rhythm was all sorts of off and misses the three as Pelicans ball. Oh, gosh, T3 and D. You know what? Wemby, T-Rex arms, yes, at least it ain't the eye. I agree 110%. There's a runner by Murphy's no good, but he's missed. He just hammers home the miss and throws it down hard. Rascal, Rascal, so you know the weather we're getting in Connecticut. You're right there. You're getting the same thing I am, at least a foot by now. And a kickball by the Pelicans. Mark says San Antonio would shut down if you had that much snow. No, Cornet's playing. Everybody's good to go for the Spurs. Is my nose that red? Yeah, actually it is. That might be from the snow today. It does hurt a little bit. Maybe I did get frostbite. Crap. No, if I had frostbite, my nose would look much more messed up. What am I talking about? Keldon at the line for two. The first one's good. And now we have a commercial while Keldon's taking a free throw. Interesting. I could be Rudolph. Why not? 44-40. 3:46 to go in the second quarter. Wemby checking back in. Oh, you guys shut down. Oh, gosh. Frostbite. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rask. All right, so not frostbite. It's probably just cold from the cold then. With the wind chill, it's been about 1 degree all day. So, yeah, that's probably it. Keldon with 6 points now off the bench. Zion Williamson drives in the paint, blows by everybody, gets the layup. 46-41. Spurs down by 5. 3:33 to go. Keldon into the paint down the other end. Guarded by Zion, throws it up off the glass. Rolls off the rim, no good. Gosh, we are struggling in New Orleans so far. Zion into the paint, layup, no good. Fouled, going to the line for two. Homer, I would take 38 right now. Mike Smith, good evening to you. Looks good. You get one of those. Thanks, Go fan. Notes from the past. Yes, snow in Connecticut. It's about 1 degree out, and we were supposed to get between this morning. It started snowing around 8 a.m. We're supposed to finish with about 18 inches. It's now looking like, when you shovel, and I've got like just those solid path. You get the little path, and it's just like a little wall next to it. Harrison Barnes checking out for San Antonio. Can Mitch remind Wemby he is 7-4 going against second units? Yeah, I know. Can't see. Zion at the line for one more. I forget Zion's left-handed. Amir, the sports critic, what's going on? Amir, you're in New York. Are you guys getting crushed with this weather? Because we're getting it in Connecticut. It's been rough out here. I've shoveled 4 times already today, and I really should go out after this game, but I don't know if I have it in me. Fox with the ball at the elbow, gets it out to Wemby. Wemby at the three-point line, or at the three-point line, starts to drive. Driving on Eves Missy, pulls up for a jumper over Missy. Good. Oh, you're in you moved to Orlando. I forgot. 5-lug racing. What's going on? I totally forgot you're in Florida. Well, you suck. It's so much nicer in Florida than up here. And you don't have any taxes. There's a foul on the Spurs. What? Amir, when did you move to Florida? I honestly forgot. Clearly. Yeah, Castle's only got 2 points. We need to get going here. Yep. Rascal, this is probably the most I've shoveled maybe ever. 80 degrees. Nice. What's it with the Spurs? I don't know. I got nothing. We should be up in this game. Well, a lot of folks said, some of you said this tonight, easy win. And I was like, don't say easy win against any team in the NBA. Latecomers, I'd be fine with a Sohan sighting. That's on Mitch to get him in there. We haven't seen him as of yet. Spider record, we do. We play up to our competition and down to it. All the time. Cheryl says if the San Antonio gets to low 30s, you freak out. Everything shuts down. It was like that when I was in Virginia. If there was a chance of snow, they canceled school. Not if it was snowing. If there was a chance of snow. That's ridiculous. Thunder are down against the Raptors? What's going around the NBA? I'll look at my phone here so I keep the chat up. Easy wins tend to... You're right. Easy wins tend to not be easy wins. My apologies if I'm sniffling. It's... been a long day of outside. Oh, actually, I want to look up the NFL real quick. They don't have plows in San Antonio? Oh, shoot. Rams are beating the Seahawks 13-10. There was 30 seconds to go in the first half. If you didn't know, in an exciting game this afternoon, the Patriots beat the Broncos 10-7. And I caught a little of that game. The Broncos went for it on 4th and 1. If they kicked the field goal, that might be a totally different game. I mean, I didn't expect the Broncos to win with a quarterback that hasn't played in like 2 years. Freaking Patriots. What's going on in the NBA tonight? Let's take a look around the league. We got our game, of course. You got the Nets and Clippers later. The Heat and Suns play right around now. Thunder are beating the Raptors by 1. Mavericks and Bucks were postponed. It was our game. The Warriors beat the Timberwolves 111-85. The Nuggets and Grizzlies was postponed as well. And then the Pistons beat the Kings 139-116. A couple games postponed today. Pats Dynasty 2.0. Too early for that, Damian. Way too early. This team will go where this coach takes it. James? Possible? KFC, I don't even think it's just Mitch. I think the Spurs in general. Oh, Mike, I didn't see that. I was in a commercial. I didn't see the half. Oh, they're showing it now. It hit the shot clock, rolled up. Wow. That actually doesn't count in the NBA. Are they counting that? Does that count as making it? Okay, so they said no out of bounds on that because technically in the NBA, if you shot the ball like that, hitting the shot clock, that's out of bounds. But they're calling it good. All right, good for him then. I mean, it's yeah, I get why they did it. Trey Murphy for 3. Carter Bryant has not played tonight, Michael Chandler. No Carter yet. Devin is back. I wonder if that means no minutes for Carter. We have not seen Jeremy Sohan either for the 7 Jeremy Sohan fans that are left. I'm just kidding. Temperature going to look like I don't think Jeremy's going to play tonight. The cell catch and shoot on the baseline jumper is good. Cell probably one of our best mid-range shooters. The cell with 8 points in his return coming off the bench. So far he's looked pretty good. 3 of 5 from the field. Can't speak on his defense because I'm not watching off the ball. I'm watching on the ball. Although Sadiq Bey did just blow right by him. Bey will pass it back out to Herbert Jones. They find Murphy for 3. No good. Offensive rebound for the Pelicans. They have 12 on the shot clock. 51-45. Both teams are in the bonus. Yeah, Vassell's looking a little slow on defense tonight. Murphy with the miss, Wemby with the rebound. And no, not the flu. Eddie Terrell, what's going on? For those that know, if I sound a little off, I was out in the cold shoveling all day. Literally every hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'm sure that's why my nose is a little red. Castle the ball for the Spurs, looking to drive. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Except out of bounds. Oh, that's a turnover. Ed Castle's down. First time. Lance, I like Jeremy. He seems like a good guy. Well, acidic fruit. Slower than normal. More obvious than normal. Zion in the paint. Jumper short. And Wemby gets the rebound. And we'll toss it to Fox. Up to Keldon. Keldon to Vassell. Vassell in the corner for 3. No good. New Orleans with the rebound. Yes, we do Switchblade. Gray, Emmy, yes, I agree 110%. Go somewhere he can develop. New Orleans ball, Zion into the paint. Kicks it out to Trey Murphy, 4 on the shot clock. He's going to have to shoot. 3 on the shot clock. They find Sadiq Bey and he hits a 3. Wow. Keldon with the ball for the Spurs. Keldon with the jumper in the paint. Good. Now, see what you guys are talking about Keldon, or about Castle. I'm guessing you're the same crowd that was training Keldon last year and the year before. I'm getting a vibe. Just if I'm wrong, let me know. But when I see the way you're talking, I got a feeling you were a trade Keldoner last year and the year before. Be consistent. If Castle starts balling, I want to hear you still say he sucks. If he goes for 40 one night, I want to hear you stay consistent and say he's awful. Is that an and one for the Pelicans or is that an offensive foul? Wow, we're down by 9. What's up, Jamie? No, being late's fine. No need to apologize. Homer Mamo's looked great. He is killing it at Toronto. He's also getting more minutes. We're down by 9 to the Pelicans. This is Zion Williamson's 22nd consecutive game played. That's the second longest streak of his career. He missed a free throw. That's going to go out of bounds. That might be off Wemby. We're calling a jump ball? What? Jump ball? That is, in fairness, that's a legit question. When a player comes back, it is going to mess the chemistry up. Red Lightning, yeah, I can't believe 22. Well, I guess I can believe it. Zion has been injured a lot in his career. Let's see. They're showing a rebound. No, that's out on Herbert Jones. Yeah, Blake Bacon, the replay clearly off Herbert Jones. He punched out of bounds. Good evening, Rock. Thank you for stopping in. Mitch Johnson's not happy. He should not be happy. That's clearly off Herbert Jones. And we got a jump ball. And the Pelicans got it. Zion with the runner. Off the rim, no good. We're down 9 to the Pelicans. Yeah, Bobby, that should have been Spurs ball. I don't know what to say here. No, Jake. Derek Queen got in foul trouble. He had 3 fouls very quick in the game. Tony, have a halftime snack for me because I'm hungry. De'Aaron Fox just got teed up on his way to the locker room? What? So, do they take the free throw when they come back out? Name, surname, I did not say that. I don't know how that works. I've never seen a player get teed up after the half is over. Did anybody know in the chat? Do they shoot the free throw right before the start of the third quarter? I'm assuming they are because they're not shooting it now. Yeah, I try to give ref suck an egg. That was not a good half. I don't want to do a halftime report, but I have to. It's my job, right? This is not my job, but it's my hobby. All right. Halftime. Oh, you guys are calling the Spurs trash. They're second in the Western Conference. Do y'all not remember the 18-game losing streak 2 years ago? Perspective. I don't like the fact we're down. Let's not sugarcoat it. I think it sucks we're down by 9. There's also 24 minutes left. You guys act like the game's over and we automatically lost. Have a little faith in the team. They've come back a lot this year. Now, if they lose at the end, I'll say, okay, this game we should have won this. We should be winning this. The Pelicans outscored us 31-19 in the second quarter. Not a good second quarter for the Spurs. Let's take a look at the Pelicans first. Herbert Jones with the whole 2 points. Okay. Zion Williamson with 12, 5, and 4. Possible triple-double watch for Zion. Maybe. He's actually only played 15 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Trey Murphy with 9 points. Not having his best shooting night. He's 4 of 13. Derek Queen with 0 in 6 minutes. Derek Queen is having a night to forget. In 6 minutes, he's got 0 points, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers. This might be one of his worst halves of the season. I don't know. I'm not a Pelicans fan, but I know he's been playing pretty darn well this season, and that ain't doing it. Off the bench, Makovic with 0. Missy with 6 points. Missy has 11 rebounds in the first half off the bench. And 5 of them are offensive rebounds. Good night. Jose Alvarado with 6, Micah Peavy with 2, and Jeremiah Fears with 6. For the Pelicans, they are shooting 46, 38, 67. They turn the ball over 6 times. The Spurs are shooting 41, 28, 59. Those are not very good splits. We've turned the ball over only 3 times. All right, well, that's a plus. Harrison Barnes tonight with 5. Julian Champagny with 5. Wemby with 8 and 8 and 2 blocks. De'Aaron Fox with 6. Fox struggling from the field a bit. He's 2 of 6 from the field and over 2 from the line. Stephon Castle not looking to really shoot tonight. 2 points on 1 of 3 shooting. He's got 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Yeah, not really getting involved a lot. Off the bench, Keldon Johnson with 8. Luke Cornett with 3. Devin Vassell with 8. And Dylan Harper with 7. That's the rotation, which means we might not see Carter Bryant. Definitely probably won't see Jeremy Sohan. I know a lot of people are watching him. They want to, I mean, there's the people that want to see him stay with the Spurs. And if he's not playing, it's kind of hard to stay with a team if you're not playing. We'll see what happens at the trade deadline. No, it's for Pat. I mean, I try not to let it. It's every game they're down. I understand when they lose a tough, a game to a not good team. I mean, the Thunder just lost to the Pacers. It happens. We're not going 82-0. I'm sorry. We're probably never ever. And I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings. We're never going 82-0. It's not likely. I would like for it to happen. I would really love to call 80-2-0. But it's not going to happen. We're going to lose some games. We're probably going to lose at least 15, sometimes 20, maybe 25. Oh, the Mitch hate has been, Kenneth, has definitely skyrocketed. Not hate, dislike. I don't want to use the word hate. The fire Mitch has skyrocketed this month, especially over the last few weeks. Rumit, my answer to your 221.5 is this. I'm Groot. There you go. Hope that helps. Yeah, Tony, I mean, some teams just match up weird. I mean, you look in any sport, NBA, MLB, NFL, my New York Giants, for whatever reason, just had the Patriots number for that short period for about 4 years. They beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl twice. I like Eli Manning. I don't think anybody's going to say Eli Manning's a better quarterback than Tom Brady, but for whatever reason, the Giants had the Patriots number in both those Super Bowls. We've seen a lot of sports, UFC fighters, boxing, where guys are undefeated or unstoppable, and then there's just that one guy they lose to, and then they just can't beat that guy. For whatever reason, there's just something about the matchup that stylistically does not work. I don't know if Wemby's getting figured out by the NBA. I'd like to, he's having a slow night. Pelicans got, you know what? The Pelicans there is talent there. They have been decimated by injuries, not only this season, but last season. Stingray, is it snowing? I got a ton of snow. I should actually take a picture of the snow. Biombo shooting the same percentage on threes as Stingray, we were set to get 18, by the way. Daryl Wright. So I like Harrison Barnes. I have never liked him as our starting 4 because he's not a rebounder. He's what do you average? 3 rebounds a game? Acidic Fruit, I don't know. I try to bring that up in videos now that the players are going to make mistakes. Dylan Harper's going to make mistakes as rookie. Stephon Castle has struggled with turnovers this year. A lot of our guys are making mistakes because they're young. If you're going to give grace to your favorite player that's young making mistakes, if you're riding Dylan Harper's jock, if you're glazing him and he can do no wrong, he has made mistakes, you need to offer that same grace to the coach. He's going to make mistakes. I see him make mistakes. He's not been perfect, but the Spurs have also exceeded my expectations. I did say 50 wins in playoffs. That was probably a little more hopeful than realistic, but they are going to get to 50 wins, barring a huge setback, and make the playoffs. We're way ahead of schedule. And we haven't even seen all our guys at their best. Harper's a rookie. He's not playing his best basketball yet, is he? No. Castle has struggled with turnovers this year, and his three-point shot hasn't come along yet. He's not playing his best basketball. Wemmy's been dealing with injuries a lot this year, so we haven't seen Wemby 100% all year. When our team's full on, good to go, and everybody's hitting their prime, this should be an NBA championship caliber team and one of the top 3 teams in the Western Conference. We got a lot to look forward to, but we're going to have speed bumps along the way. Games like tonight, injuries, etc. Day-to-day success. How do I define for the Spurs? Tony, are you watching an NBA League Pass? Tony 20251? Because you can, if you're watching an NBA League Pass, you can switch the announce team. A lot of people don't know that. Do the broadcast outside live. Are you crazy? Notes from the bath? I ain't going out there. Our defense has not been particularly great at times tonight, and our offense has not been good at all. Guys, it's -2 out where I am. And it's going to snow until, well, it's going to snow until tomorrow. Dang it. Mushy guy, what's going on? I already know your opinion on Mitch Johnson. You let me know in every video, sometimes multiple times. Signs of a young team are blowing big leads and playing. Yeah, we are a young team. Not the youngest in the NBA. I would not broadcast this from a live restaurant. I have live streamed from Hooters back in the day when me and my buddy would do reactions to UFC pay-per-views. Where's the game? You know what, JB? We haven't seen the game tonight. You're right. Good call. Romaine, good evening or good morning in Chile. You're welcome. You can't get a Go Spurs Go, Tony. We hate the snow, Stingray. Absolutely hate it. I have got a giant wall in front of my driveway right now. The plows finally... So they had been plowing like the middle of the road. Not the middle, like the 66% of the road. And they finally plowed the edges. And there's a... The Berlin Wall, the Great Wall of China is like right in front of my driveway. It is monstrous. And I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. But I'm going to have to dig that out at some point. Oh, wait. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Or did at 2. I don't even know if they're going to be open. I guess I'll be doing that on my lunch. Have to try it. Oh, crap. That sucks. Final score prediction. You know what? I like that notes from the path. Spurs 101, Pels 98. We'll go with that. Castle's... I think I'm just going to... With all due respect, guys, I'm not going to read the negative comments. If you want to put them in there, by all means, keep it PG-ish. What I mean is, you know, sometimes people come in and say, you know, F the Spurs, they're SH, you know, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to time you out for going like that. And then the same people complain in the comments that they don't have freedom of speech on the channel. I'm like, there's community guidelines. Can you do that at your job? Can you just run in there and start saying F the Spurs? No. I don't want people coming into the chat for the first time and a Spurs fan, all they see is F the Spurs. You got to use your noggin. I'm not going to admit that we're not playing well tonight. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We should be playing better. Our free throw shooting's not being well, but I'm not going to sit here and say F my team. The facts is the Spurs are not playing well, Lean. Calling the Spurs effing pieces of S is an opinion. Not one I want to see in the chat. Thank you very much. Mitch wants a tank. We're not tanking. What are we tanking for? The Spurs, if they have some miraculous luck this year, and don't forget the pick swap of the Hawks. If the Hawks end up getting the first overall pick, you know, we get a Boozer or somebody like that, I don't know how we're going to afford everybody because you got Fox's huge contract, you got Wemmy's extension right around the corner, Castle's extension is not too far away, Harper's extension is not that far away. At some point, all these, you know, lottery picks contracts are going to start getting big. And for us, I'm trying. I really am. Just I remember around the time this year we were... Tony, so we were good. At the time of this year, in January, the Spurs beat the Denver Nuggets. It was on January 2nd, I think, and they were improved to, I want to say, 18-16. It was the first time, I think, last season we were 2 games over 500. It's like, wow, just beat the Nuggets. It may have been an overtime win or a buzzer beater win. I don't remember. And then the wheels fell off. For whatever reason, the Spurs were then bad in January last year. And then we dropped to under 500, like 22-28 or something. They did the De'Aaron Fox trade, but Wemby went out shortly after that, and then Fox went out, and the season obviously just started to crumble apart after that. Jet it out with the $5 super chat says, why does Mitch keep letting Wemby play the 3 on defense? It hasn't worked since he started. They blow right past him. His strength is inside. Stick to it. I don't know. Hey, Wemby is a fantastic defender. D. Thomas, what's going on there with something? Jim Bob, thank you for being here. JLB, I think Julian has 5. I don't know. That's where we got to make adjustments, and that is on the coaching staff, the entire coaching staff. Steven T with the $5 super chat says, what does Chuck have to say? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could Chuck Norris? Yeah, but for so and no. Acidic fruit, when I went over the percentages, they were bad for the Spurs. I think we were at like 41, 29, 57 or something. It was bad. Yes, RSK, let's get a win. Let's stay positive. There's still a lot of time left. We did not play a good first half, which means I feel like we should play a better second half. That's my hope. We can do it. We can get this. We can do this. We can do this. I feel like, oh shoot. Rocket Raccoon. I feel like there's one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies or Avengers movie. You can do this. Dang. I'm afraid I'm going to have to shovel so I can go to the dentist tomorrow. I mean, I have to shovel anyway, but man. Gary, what's going on? Are you working on the soap video? Gary, I didn't realize you had so many channels, by the way. I forgot to mention that to you. I think you have like 5 or 6 YouTube channels. I looked on your main channel. I was like, because I was looking for like a other channel thing, like I have on the bottom of my channel. And I found that on your main channel. I was like, holy crap. You got a lot of channels. Any 90s kids remember Space Jam? Vaguely. I've only seen it once, and I've not seen Space Jam 2. Buck, yes, 2 games got postponed today. Frank, what's this? Barnes, 19 million. Devin, 27. Olynyk, 13.5. Sohan, 7. Biamo, 2 or 3 you can trade or let them go. I don't know if we can get... some of those guys are under contract, so we can't move all of them via by letting them go, but we could trade them. Olynyk is looking like a bad move. I will concede that. That's not on Mitch. That's on Brian. Admiral TP are in the crowd, so we need... David, you're in the crowd! David Robinson is in the crowd. Let's go. Ooh. Gary, is that your full-time job? Or is that just like your main hobby? No criticizing coming. I don't know where you find the time. I struggle with 2 channels. I would love to have a third myself. I can't. I thought about it. I'm like, I can't. We've got TSR Sports. Fillbox Comics is about 20 subscribers away from 1,000. We'll get that monetized. Actually, I have an interesting video on Fillbox Comics Wednesday. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but I did not get a chance to shoot it. There's the free throw from the De'Aaron Fox technical. No good. I froze a comic book. It'll be up Wednesday. Tech free throw was missed. Indeed. Let's have a good third. Let's have a spurred quarter. UFO, what's going on? You know what? Yodi boop to start the quarter is not a bad idea, Tony. I can't be angry with Yodi. With Yodi's cute, little Yodi. I don't know. Was going for it there. We'll get the third quarter clock started. Boop! Yodi's always smiling. Spurs are winning. He's happy. Spurs are losing. Well, he's still smiling because he's trying to stay positive. He also can't move his face. There's a miss by the Pelicans to start off the quarter. Ball is going to go out of bounds. New Orleans ball? Okay. Sounds good, Gary. Spaceballs is a classic. That's out of the Pelicans. Oh my god. Wasn't that out on Dairy Queen? These refs hate us. That's a second one that's been out of bounds. That was off a Pelicans player. It's Spurs ball now. Castle fakes a 3. Going to take off. Gets into the paint. Got fouled. 56-47. Use the... May the Schwartz be with you. Would you guys want to see Wemby in Space Jam 3? Thank you, show enough. So, road trip, halftime tech. So, what happened was Castle's going in line for 2. The second quarter ended. Castle's first one's good. And De'Aaron Fox got teed up, I don't know, 10 or 15 seconds after the quarter ended. I don't know the exact time frame. So the Pelicans had a technical free throw before the third quarter started. I've actually never seen that, so I was confused how that worked out too. Stephon Castle wearing purple shoes tonight, if anybody cares. Made both free throws, 56-49. Mike Smith, I don't mind Wemby shooting threes if they're going in. If he's like 5 of 8 from 3, yes, keep shooting. You're hitting at a high clip. If he's 0 for 4 from 3, maybe get a little closer to the rim. New Orleans ball, 8 on the shot clock. We're going to have an open 3, and it is no good by Herbert Jones. Pelicans get the offensive rebound, though. Jones follows up another That drives me crazy when the opposing team misses a three, then gets the offensive rebound and makes the follow-up three. It happens too often against our guys. Way too often. Castle drives in the paint. Lost the ball. Nope, was poked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. 9 on the shot clock. Castle doing more for Tatum's shoes than Tatum. What? Is he wearing Jason Tatum's shoes? If he is, I did not know that. Wemby into the post. Throws it out to Champagny. 3 on the shot clock. We're gonna have to shoot. Somebody's got to shoot. Wemby in the paint. Dunks it at the... They're saying it didn't count? They're saying a shot clock violation. Wemby drives and dunks, but it was a shot clock violation. Let's take a look. Yep, sure is a shot clock violation. Ball was still in his hand. Handerfus actually did not know that. Honestly didn't. Bad awareness by the Spurs with the shot clock running down. It was a beautiful move by Wemby, but it was a little too late. Sadiq Bey jumper in the paint. No good. Fight for the rebound. Zion with the rebound. Puts it up over Wemby. Good. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Pelicans. 61-49. And a turnover. I think it's on Castle. Bay's open for 3. No good. Champagny with the rebound. Did somebody step up for San Antonio? Another turnover by the Spurs. I think it's on Champagny. Wow. We have 3 turnovers this quarter already. I don't know what to say. Zion drives in the paint. Layup good. Call timeout, Mitch, if you did. Mike Smith, we are not looking good at all tonight. Yes, no, it's on the path. Way too many. Yeah, Tatum, Halliburton, yes. I don't think it was always that way. Giannis is hurt again. The calf injuries have just exploded. Ultimate Science, so that I can agree with. Disappointed? Yes. Comments like that? That's what I'd rather see from you. Right, Ironborn? Zion is left-handed. He absolutely is. Now, what's going to happen, RA, is watch the Spurs blow out the Rockets. That'd be a typical Spurs week if they were to lose to the Pelicans tonight and then blow out the Rockets. That'd be very Spursy. Phil, I don't know. Spurs making more turnovers than my grandma's oven. Nice, Lance. Now, Ultimate Side, now you crossed the line. See, you were good there. You were good with the comment. Bet you had to cross the line. There are tons of injuries. And it's weird because they don't play 82 games. There's a lot of load managing. The minutes are down. I know that the tempo of the game has picked up, but the amount of injuries that we have from players today compared to 15, 20, 25 years ago at baseball. Remember when pitchers, maybe if you're not old enough you don't, but pitchers used to throw 300 innings a year and complete 10 to 15 games or more. A complete game now is an anomaly. Guys go out there and pitch like 5 innings, they're out. There's a zillion relievers coming in. Yeah, we're a raw team, Joe. Ashman said, LMAO, you guys are so awful. Are you a Pelicans fan? You guys don't really have a lot to stand on there. You got us right now, but historically speaking, I don't know if that's I would talk a lot of trash. That's me personally. I'm not giving up, Tony. So, Damon, what they're doing is not playing well at the moment. They're the second best team in the Western Conference, but right now the Pelicans are playing like the Spurs normally play, and the Spurs are playing like the Pelicans normally play. It's like a role reversal. Not a Pelican. Are you a Spurs fan, Hashman? You are, I can't tell. Sports Critic, thanks for coming in and asking me that. I couldn't wait to you came back and asked me how we're losing. Pies on cakes, not even close. Not even close. That is way down the list, and I'll leave it at that. Pies on Cakes is referencing Philobox Comics. I bought a comic book at my local comic store to help him out, and it's a book that could end up being a good investment. So it was hopefully one for both of us. Cornet, no, everybody's back tonight. Cornet's in, Vassell's in. I'm a OKC. You bet on the. You're OKC fan that bet on the Spurs. Doesn't that hurt your soul to do that? I couldn't do it. It's why I quit fantasy football. I could not sit here and actively root for a player to have a great game against my team while my team won. So I quit fantasy football back in 2013. No other fantasy for me. I'm done. Champagne in the corner for 3. Come on, Julian. Not good. Man, everybody's off tonight. All right, let's bring Carter Bryant and or Sohan. Let's mix it up, Mitch. Somebody. That's a missed 3 for Bay. Castle with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pineapple flying through the air. Gets it over to Champagne. Champagne's going to drive in the paint, and he gets fouled. 63-49. They do look flat, Tony. They do. Keith, appropriate. 2 fouls on the Pelicans, none on the Spurs. Champagne going the line for 2. And for us, that's a theory. Vassell could have messed up the rotation. Carter Bryant was playing. Now he's not playing. And I'm not blaming it on Vassell, but when you have a player that's out, like Wemby when he came back. Remember the Spurs were 9-3 without Wemby? Are they better without Wemby? No, I don't think so. But he had been out for a while. Now he comes back, and the rotation's all messed up. Champagne at the line for 1 more, wearing some really, really interesting shoes. Aleem, I think we've had 8 games this year where everybody has played. This will be game number 9. 12-point game. There's still a lot of time. Not giving up on our team at all. Now, if we're down by 12 with 10 seconds left, Trey Murphy drains a 3. As some of you said, auditioning for the Spurs. Castle the ball for the Spurs. Alley-oop to Wemby. There we go. There's little area 51. Dragon, it looks a little empty there. The weather could be a big factor. Also, it's the Pelicans. The Pelicans are not a big draw. Well, they do have a superstar in Zion, but he can't stay healthy. Zion, speaking of, gets in the paint and gets a layup, 68-50. We're down by 15? Jeez. To the Pelicans. Castle's going to take an open 3. Wemby with the rebound. Throws it over Champagne's head. And that's a turnover by Wemby. Oh. How many points does Wemby have? He's got 10. Wow. This is something. I'm at a loss for words. We're getting blown up by the Pelicans. Herbert Jones pull-up jumper. We're getting blown up by the Pelicans. Why's my phone binging? There's another miss for the Spurs. Pelicans on a 14-4 run in the last 22. 3:22, excuse me. Not 22, jeez. Trey Murphy for 3, no good. Offensive rebound for the Pelicans. They're out hustling us. And Bay with a... Wow. Wow. Timeout, Mitch. This is... the second quarter was not good either. Spurs got outscored 31-19 in the second, 16-6 in the third. They've been outscored between the second and third quarter, 47-25. Spurs did win the first quarter, 28-25. Wemby's 4 of 10. Fox is 2 of 6. Champagne's 1 of 5. Castle's 1 of 5. Barnes is 1 of 1. But most our starters are really struggling tonight. And the thing is, they had some rest. Some much-needed rest. The Spurs have played a zillion well, it feels like a zillion back-to-backs. I think it's 3 or 4 back-to-backs so far in January. And they had some rest. They were off the last 2 days. They didn't play Saturday or Friday. I got some rest, too. I could go for some cereal on the brink, by the way. I'm really hungry. I'm extremely hungry. We need brownie. Well, there you go. Yes, and at home. Hashman, it should be noted. I see what you're saying in there. You're a Thunder fan. Didn't you guys just lose to the Pacers? So does that mean you won't do anything either? Because Indiana is one of the worst teams in the NBA right there with the Pelicans. I don't remember if you guys were at home, but if you're saying losing to the Pelicans means we ain't doing nothing, then that same thing would apply to the Pacers. Am I crazy, guys? I mean, if you're going to say one thing about a team, then it's going to apply to your own team as well. Yeah, you guys lost at home to the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers. The Pelicans are last place in the Western Conference. The Pacers are, well, second last. They weren't tied for last place, but they won. So, yeah. You're right there with us. Guess you ain't going anywhere either. Hey, Hashman, check this out. You want to see something funny? Check this out. You're going to like this one. Hold on. Wait for it. We are off tonight. Rule number 1. Don't mess with the owner of the channel. Enjoy your time out for 24 hours. See you never. I thought that was funny. Right? Pies on cakes? Right? Somebody starts talking trash, it's like... I did get them. That's the only way I can get trolls, is I time them out. So when somebody puts a long troll comment on the channel, how much I suck, and it's like a paragraph, what I do, and I told you guys, I don't respond to them. I just delete their comment. Because it takes me 2 seconds. As soon as I see it, I'm like, and move on with life. Because they want a response. There's Carter Bryant is in the game and he had a 3. Is Carter Bryant our saver tonight? Carter! Okay. Hey, I'll take whatever spark plug we can get. Derek Queen's going to take a 3 in the corner. No good. Pelicans get another offensive rebound. Man, we suck at rebounding tonight. Herbert Jones with the layup in the paint. KMC, I did cover the Spurs when they were bad for the previous 6 years. It's not a Spurs fan. I was just putting a... I think he was getting butthurt because I was throwing what he said back in his face. I don't think he liked it. Because he said, we're not going anywhere because we're losing to the Pelicans. Coming from a guy whose team just lost to the Pacers. Like, think before you speak a little bit. Just putting that out there. It is Pelicans ball, 74-58. If we can get a nice couple stops, get a run going, get the lead down to 7 or 8 before the end of the third quarter, I think we'll be okay. Queen pull-up jumper. Derek Queen with a jumper. Nice. Greco, I don't know. We're getting killed on the boards tonight. That was Derek Queen's first points. Carter Bryant for 3 again. No good. I was really hoping Carter would be our savior tonight because that would be awesome. Imagine a story there with Carter Bryant. You know, he's struggling, goes to the G League, comes back, has a couple good games, a career high, and then has a huge game tonight. Foul on the Spurs. Sadiq Bey fouled. 76-58. That was the Spurs' first foul of the quarter. 96 Bulls lost the expansion Raptors? I did not know that. I think Julian is still at 5, JLV. The Pelicans are having their way with us a bit tonight. I need one more couch contingent. Sal 77. Don't forget, Miss TSR is not here. She has 3 couch contingent at her house. That means we're up to 10. We have plenty of couch contingent. First free throw for the Pelicans is good. 77-58. Fast lane speed. This is not my favorite game of the year so far. I mean, Levi and friends, it is what it is. I just thought it was, let's focus on the game. Free throw's good. 20-point game. I don't know what to say. I'd like to get the thumbs up, but I know it's hard to get thumbs up when the Spurs are playing like this. We're at 312. We've not had a stream get below 500. Actually, I've not asked for the thumbs up in a while. What is going on? Why did I get that again? Guys, if you've not hit the thumbs up, I'm still here working on the game, trying to stay positive. Will the Spurs to a victory? Can we get some thumbs up by some Spurs fans? Or, I mean, if there's some Pelicans fans in the chat, we'd certainly appreciate thumbs up from you too. Maybe we get to 400 by the end of the quarter and get the Spurs fired up somehow. I mean, I'm trying to channel some energy into them. There's a missed 3. Carter Bryant with the rebound. Come on, Carter, take us home. Thank you, Twisted. Bryant with the ball. Over to Harper. Back to Bryant. Open for 3. Carter! Let's go! Well, I'm a troll. You're not the first person who said that. How's Wemby going to get a rebound when he's, 22 feet away from the rim? Or whatever the NBA line is. 22, 24? Missed 3 for the Pelicans with Makovic with the putback. And they're just killing us on the glass. 2 threes for Carter. I don't know if he's had a game where he's had 2 threes. And every Carter Bryant bucket is one more nail in Jeremy Sochan's coffin. There's a missed 3 by Carter. Cornette with the putback, no good. Harper flies in. Finally, Cornette with the putback. Come on, guys, get some stops. Get some rebounds. Do something. There's a runner for Fears. All right, Tony, good night. Harper will bring it up for San Antonio. Jeremiah Fears has 8 points for the Pelicans, if anybody's keeping track. Our bench has been outscoring their bench. Our starters have been really bad tonight. Vassell for 3. Back rim, no good. Peavy with the rebound, and the Pelicans have had no trouble grabbing the defensive rebounds when we miss. Spurs are shooting 39.6% tonight. The Pelicans 47.2%. Queen with a baseline jumper off the rim, no good. Harper with the rebound. Paper chasing, no, not to bad teams like this, but they do play down to their opponent at times. Harper forces his way into the paint, misses the layup. Yeah, Tony, they do look like they want it more tonight. Fears with a miss. Loose ball foul on San Antonio. I'm tired from watching the cardio, right? I'm here! I see what you there, Nate Dogg. Good job. What's up, LGS? Thank you for stopping in. We need something firing. I don't know what. We need some milk. Kellen just picked up his 3rd foul. Crimson Crusader, what's going on? No, Captain Cadogan, the scoreboard is not wrong. What's up, Jeff? Jeff, how have you been enjoying the weather? I shoveled so much today and been outside so much my nose is still a little bit red. It's not frostbite, but probably a little, I don't want to say freezer burn, but... Mike, I don't think this is a real Spurs, but this is a real off night for them. And teams have them all the time. 5 on the shot clock for the Pelicans. A drive and a pull up in the paint is no good by Micah Peavy. Wemby's check back in. French Vanilla's on the court! And we turn the ball over. Open 3 in the corner by Peavy. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Now play it. French vanilla in the air tonight. I read that, Jeff, as you're in Lena in California, which I'm sure would be okay too. Vassell's open for 3. Nobody near him. There we go. Come on. Let's get it to 7 or 8 by the end of the 3rd quarter. We can do this. We can do this. It is Pelicans ball. 13 on the shot clock. Fears with the ball. Launches up and gets fouled. So once we went 23-7, we have been hovering up. Yeah, Sabateras, I do believe you're accurate in that statement. We have had a lot of trouble getting stops tonight, KMC. Oh, my pre-bid item is up for auction. Let me click on it. Oh, this has been Whatnot's been really late. Yeah, it's telling me my pre-bid item's up for auction, and it's already been sold. Oh, well. Timeout. Cal Prime, the temperature here in Connecticut is 13, and it feels like 0, and it's still snowing. It has not stopped snowing. It's going to snow all night. Maybe I should have rescheduled my net disappointment. Cal Prime, though, what's up in the chat? Superman. Kal-El. No, Kal-El's Superman. Right? Kal-El, that was his real name? You know what, Stephen D? Plenty of time. I like that. We're down, but the game is not over yet. Wemmy's defensive stance looks like he's surfing. TG Pent, thank you for stopping in. Too much snow in New England. So Area 51 is in New England, apparently. Yes, we've been getting crushed in New England tonight. It's been, it's been a night. Bring back Joshua Primo. What? I'm not Devin's biggest fan, but I'm going to judge him on his... Yeah, Mike, exactly. First game back from injury, we can't be, it's like... Vassell's terrible, etc. He's his first game back. He's actually I think he's shooting 50% tonight. Vassell's 4 of 8 with 11 points. It's not the best ever, but he's shooting 50%. William Juby, what's going on? I have not won anything else tonight. Okay, well, there is that. 82-66, 2 and some change to go. Yeah, New York's getting beat up too. Firing. There you go, T.L. Watts. Get the run starting now. Yeah, I think that one's been okay tonight. There's a turnover by the Pelicans on the inbound pass. Spurs ball. Let's close the quarter strong. Get a little run going. Right? Maybe an 8-0 run or something. 9-0 run. 10-0 run. That's fair and furnace. De'Aaron Fox with the ball for the Spurs out in three-point land. Looks to drive. Stops, pops. The mid-range is good. All right. All right. Notes from the past. New England is Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and I believe that's it. William Juby, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's it. Dylan Gomez, thank you for stopping in. 82-68, a minute and a half to go. Trey Murphy guarded by Carter Bryant. Gets it over to Fears. Fears and his headband into the paint. Kicks it out for three. Three's no good by Peavy. Spurs get the rebound. All right, we got to stop. Fox with the ball, takes off, blows by everybody in the paint, zips it out to Wemby for three. Damn it, we needed that. Man, we needed that three right there. There you go, Jeff. We just need 15 blocks by Wemby tonight. Thank you, Wemby. I thought it was. New York is not part of New England. A lot of people think it is. It is not. There's a three that went in and out for Trey Murphy. That thing literally went in, went around a bit, and then popped out. The Pelicans have 0 field goals in the last 3 minutes. Fox over to Carter Bryant for three in the corner. Damn it. And Carter caused... I thought he caused a turnover, but he didn't. Do we have a timeout? That's ball. He did hit his arm, but he hit the arm after he hit ball. The Pelicans, 0 field goals in the last 3-12, and it is Pelicans ball. Spurs down by 14. And no, Wemby is not Steph Curry. There's one Steph Curry, and that is Steph Curry. Oh, Carter gave him some juice off the bench. Moving screen on New Orleans. That's a turnover. Moving screen on Zion. Noli Labor, thank you for stopping in. We do want to keep the religious chat to a minimum, though. I appreciate you sharing that, but, sports. No politics or religion, please. Thank you. Wemby's going to fire for three for the 2 for 1. Damn it. Can't get his threes to go in. Wemby's 0 for 7 from 3? Is he really? Yeah, New Orleans is trying to give it away, Cobra. They're ice cold. But so is Wemby from 3. 3 on the shot clock for New Orleans. Fears drives, throws it up, no good. The follow-up is no good. Wemby with the rebound. We got 4 seconds here. Tosses it up to Vassell. Vassell for 3. In and out! Damn it! Yodi, sorry. Ah. It went in. Blah, 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 pop back out. Dylan, I went to Hooters last night. Which the fights start at 9 p.m. now, not 10 p.m. Just as an FYI. I found that out with my buddy Jeff, who's Captain Cadogan in the chat. But it was good. It was me, my buddy Jeff, Miss TSR, and my buddy Bry. The 4 of us hung out. And some of the fights weren't the best. The main event was fantastic. Yeah, Mike, that was a lot of mysteries there. A lot of mysteries. But you know what? 14 points in the NBA can disappear like that. What's up, Larry? Thank you for stopping. And yes, Keith, we can win this. We can do this. I know I keep saying it, but we can. Yeah, well, Mike, yeah. You're not wrong. There it is. Oh no, Miss TSR just texted me. Looks like she got hurt shoveling tonight. I tweaked my wrist and I can't reach to throw. Oh, she says, uh-oh. You're going to have to stop. And unfortunately, I can't come over and help you out because there's a giant wall in front of my driveway that I don't know when I'm going to get rid of that so I can go to the dentist tomorrow. Yeah, John, I hear you. Yeah, Miss TSR, stay healthy. And Benjamin, this has been a very tough game. It's not over. The Spurs can win this, but this is it's been a rough game. Rams 20, Seahawks 24. Thank you, Dave. Whose game is Wemby's closest to? Probably KD. There's some similarities there. Guys, we're still trying to get to 400 thumbs up. We need just 42 more, and there's over 700 people in here. So if I get 42 crazy Spurs fans that want the Spurs to win tonight, to hit the thumbs up, get us to at least 400. We've never had a stream get to under 500, but I don't know if we're going to have the crowd tonight. A lot of people are dealing with weather. The NFL playoffs are on, so there's a lot going on tonight. Yeah, Keith, I might have to cancel the dentist. They might cancel on their own. They might not be able to get in the office. Punch the wall of snow. She hurt herself shoveling. I mean, I'm not feeling great shoveling either. My back is yelling at me. My nose is red from being outside for hours today. This game is Antoine Walker. You know, trolls need to realize that we can do this. And there's the ultimate laugh. Now you're gone. And I already forgot your username. I actually did. I don't remember who that was. Oh, well. Yes, go help somebody show that lives 20 minutes away in a state of emergency where they say don't go on the roads. And I don't have four-wheel drive. I'll take my Mustang over. Miss TSR, I want me to drive my Mustang over tonight so I can help you shovel. I'm sure it'll do great getting there. Keldon in the paint. Layup is good. 82-70. Can you imagine me taking my Mustang out tonight? I would be just doing this everywhere. Zion with the ball into the paint. Jumper's no good. Gets his own miss, and it rolls off the rim. All right, here we go, guys. Can we get a run? Keldon with the ball for the Spurs. Over to Harper, over to Wemby. Wemby looking to drive. He's fouled. That an offensive foul? Defensive foul. Harper's playing. No, it's Monkey. Come on now. You can't be calling somebody a bust as a rookie. That's just, come on. Kobe Bryant was not Kobe Bryant his rookie year. A lot of players did not have great rookie years. Non-shooting foul for the Spurs. Way too early to call somebody a bust in year one. Year three, yes. Wemby's going to take another three. All right, finally! It's a 9-point game. Sorry I cringed, but he's been off all night on three. He's like, what, 1 of 8 or something? Wemby with 13 points, 15 rebounds. And the Pelicans have gone cold. Keep it that way. There's a off-balance jumper by Herbert Jones, no good. Spurs ball. Here we go, guys. Come on. Dylan Harper in the paint. Euro step. Layup is good. That's an and one, I think. Is that an and one? No, it's from the path. I can't. I cannot. I think Harper did. Yeah, Harper did get fouled. That's an and one. 6-point game, guys. 6-point game. Crowd is finally, I mean, the people that are there that made it, finally waking up. Momentum fully in the hands of the Spurs, but got to keep it going. Herbert Jones gets by Fox into the paint. Blocked by Wemby! Ball goes out of bounds. Let's go! Right? How about I still believe Humgo fan? Should I be oiled up and playing the saxophone? I still believe. Anybody? Lost Boys? No? Okay. Zion in the paint. Tough shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. Spurs ball. Fox on the run. Out to Keldon. Open for three. It's good! Let's go! 82-79. Where are all the Spurs fans that were calling the Spurs trash at? Where y'all at? Game over, Spurs trash. Where's all that? I'm looking for it. Just kidding. I told you not to give up on the team. Damn it.
Sucker!
16-0 run. It's a one-possession game. Did I swear? I said damn it. Damn it's not a swear. Let's get a win for the haters. Yes. The comeback started once Zion left? Oh, what? Who? Oh, Ultimate Zion. Oh. Yes, Captain Gadugan. I am fixing that scoreboard mistake. Larry Garner with the $2 super chat says, never give up. We're winning the chip. Well, did I swear? What did I say? I don't think I did. Did I? Larry says he's watching now. Aesthetic Fruit says, I'll admit I was a non-believer, but I'm still here. Yeah, 9. Damn, it's not a swear. Like, I didn't drop an F-bomb or SH to the, to the it. Greco, we look bad for a long time. 937 watching. Let's go. Get the likes up. Let's get the likes up for a Spurs win. A huge comeback. Hello, Felix. Thank you, 9. John Doe, I definitely did not do that. It's way too cold up here right now in Connecticut. People that live in like Florida and California could be walking around shaving their heads. Or Texas is actually not bad. You know what? Crew has not been on the camera to show you guys how to hit the thumbs up. If you are watching the game, Carlos, ¿cómo está mi hombre? I cashed on the Pelican when all in the Spurs. Just happened just... If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, if you're watching on your phone, it's because you can't see the thumbs up. It's like the Spurs on your phone. You got to minimize the chat. Whoop. The thumbs up will pop up right there. Give a little ding. You're now official member and sponsor of TSR Sports and help support the channel for free. Bring your chat back up and you're good to go. I'm Groot. Groot really likes to help. Groot's a good helper. He should be at home with Miss TSR because Groot is hers, but she said he's my biggest help buddy, so he's here. Thank you, Dank. There's going to be a lot of bitter people if the Spurs win this game because I'm sure they put money on the Pelicans at some point in this game, and now it's flipping. It is Pelicans ball. Alvarado into the paint. Gets it to Zion, and Zion stops the bleeding with a two-handed dunk. Harper down the other end gets into the paint, and he goes for a dunk. He gets blocked. He was trying to return the favor. Zion's got a 45-inch vertical Crimson Crusader. He's a big dude. People forget how freaking athletic he is. He's got hops. I think it was 45 at the combine. Wemby thought about a three, pulled it down. Now he's going to take a step back three. Wemby! That's my question. How does Zion have a vertical like that? LGS, I did not give up once in this game. I tried to stay positive. Zion into the paint, lost the ball. Keldon getting manhandled, finally gets up to Harper. Spurs have numbers. Harper over to Champagny. Missed the three. Now it's for the lead. What was Zion Williamson's vertical at the combine? 40 to 40. Okay, they said 40 to 45. Call it 42. That's still crazy for a man his size. We have a foul on the Spurs down the other end. 84-82 at 8:17 to go. 2 free throws coming up for Sadiq Bey. I know, Mike. Champagne's actually been off tonight. He's 1 of 6 from the field. You know, go Spurs, go to all of you. I got stuck on that for a second. Sorry. First free throw's good. 85-82. Monkey, lots of time. So the Spurs quarter, we got outscored 26-21. Actually, Spurs quarter was not good for us. The fourth quarter, the Spurs have 14 and they have 3. So the fourth quarter's been good to us so far. No, we're not up. Down by 3. Sadiq Bey at the line for one more. Fair enough, Mike. Or Donut. What's up, Saul Cueva? Missed the free throw. Let's go. Son of Scar, good evening to you, my fellow Hulk fan. Fox in the paint. Out to Keldon, open for 3 for the tie. Damn it. Cornette with the rebound. Out to Champagny. Back to Kelman. Over to Fox. Fox going to drive baseline. Back to Kelman. Kelman's going to take another 3. Ah! I don't have mid-game snacks notes from the past. I wish I could eat during halftime, but I don't like eating on camera, so I got nothing. Derek Queen over Cornette. There's a miss. Vassell with the rebound. Sprints up the court. Vassell into the paint. Out to Kelman. Over to Fox. Fox for 3. There we go. There's the tie, Spurs fans. Tied for the first time in I don't know how long. Yeah, DeGarza. All tied at 85. 7:20 to go, my friends. Defense chants are finally loud in San Antonio. Sadiq Bey, jumper no good. Cornette with the rebound. Gets it to De'Aaron Fox. Fox over to Champagny. Champagny to an open Vassell in the corner. No good. Every time I put my hand up for that 3 for the lead. Well, not every time, but we've missed a couple big threes. Spurs are 12 of 39 from 3. The Pelicans are 8 of 31. So Spurs are shooting a little better from 3 tonight. Not a ton better, but they are shooting better than the Pelicans. Trey Murphy into the paint. The runner. No good. Queen with the putback. 87-85. 6:35 to go in the game. No, Cedric Fruit, not a great game per se, but a win's a win. And a comeback one will be huge. Fox jumper no good. Somebody just got teed up. Trey Murphy just got teed up. All right. Dank, a lot of people were down with Spurs earlier. Favorite NBA villain? I don't know. Vassell 2 for 6 from 3. He's back. Champagny shooting the free throw. Oh, he made it. Sorry, Champagny has missed some free throws at the... Yeah, I gotta stop putting my hand up. That was a SGA-like move by De'Aaron Fox, getting the foul from behind. Everybody does like a good comeback story, Dylan. Well, Mike Wemby's 2 from 9 from 3, but he started the game 0 for 7. So a little perspective. Fox at the line for 2. We can take the lead at the line. We haven't had the lead since somewhere in the first quarter, right? First free throw's good. It's all tied up again. We were up in the first quarter, weren't we? Yes, we were up 28-25. So somewhere in the early in the second quarter, the wheels fell off. My co-host Marco unfortunately hurt her wrist shoveling today. We've been getting crushed in New England. My back is kind of messed up right now. I'm worried how I'm going to wake up in the morning. Fox missed a free throw. Fox has not been good at the line tonight, has he? 87 all. Not 67, it's 87. That'd be a horrible game if it was 67. Bay's open for 3 in the corner. Missed the 3. Gets his own miss. Gets it to Queen. Queen in the paint. Jumper. Good. Offensive foul. Oh, offensive foul. They called a late whistle on Derek Queen. Let's take a look. Oh, you know what? He ran into Luke Cornette. Cornette takes a shot to the head to get, like he always does. Spurs ball. And they didn't challenge it. We can take the lead. Castle's playing. He's in the game right now. Might be a little cold, though. He hasn't played in a while. And Vassell gets fouled. That was on Derek Queen again? What's he doing? Derek Queen won another foul. Yeah, play a little smarter, Rook. This is crunch time. Yes, everyone be safe with the snow for sure. Yeah, working mistake, Matt, yeah. Derek Queen just got a T on the bench. He's got to shut up. Dude, you're hurting your team. Champagne at the line for the T. We can take the lead here. 88-87. Derek Queen has 5 fouls. He has not fouled out. Alvaro looked like he probably want to smack him and say, shut up. STFU. What are you doing, bro? You're hurting us. Know your role and shut your hole. Vassell jumper in the paint. Let's go! 90-87. A technical doesn't count as a foul. It's separate. 2 T's, you're out of the game. 6 fouls, you're out of the game, but they don't stack. Spurs with their biggest lead in forever. And block! James Missy's blocked! I think that was probably Luke Cornett. Castle the ball for the Spurs. 5:24 to go. Spurs up 90-87. They were down by as much as 20 at one point. Castle in the paint. Out to Barnes, HB. I put the hand down. Spurs get the offensive rebound. And they have Champagne all alone for a dunk. Time out!
Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thunder, dunk of justice.
92-87. So far, the Spurs in the fourth quarter have outscored the Pelicans 24-5. Huh? Yeah, twist. Don't put the hand up. The hand's been bad luck tonight. Wemby's getting a rest. Wemby. All right, nice pride. I'll show the game because you asked politely. Biz? Well, unfortunately, I timed him out. Because I don't know what he'd be saying right now. Actually, probably my experience is if a fan from another team is talking smack, when the Spurs come back, they leave. I'm not saying all, but the majority, if they are saying the Spurs suck, as soon as if the game turns, they're gone. They're out. Jetting out with the $2 super chat says, I love the Spurs. Me too. Mostly that the Spurs came back. They're having a massive comeback tonight. Probably this is their biggest comeback of the year so far. If they win this, they're on a 24-5 run. They were down by as much as 20. And here we are, 92-87. Cash App, I try not to spam that. I've seen it a couple times, but thank you for being here. Carter Bryant did start, too clutch he did. He started this little magical run. Notes from the past, you did say 101-98. You did. And now, they're up. Rams 27, Seahawks 21. Thank you, Dave. Scripted, stop. What's up, Brandon? Did you see that how the refs are using head? Yes, somebody was saying that earlier, Carlos, that somebody's wearing a headset. Is this like a new thing? Headsets? Yap. Good evening to you. Go Spurs go and okay. Kazzy, what's going on? My neighbors hate me. I'm screaming. I'm absolutely dying from joy. Go Spurs go for the super chat, Kazzy. Yeah, I'm excited. The mood in the chat was just somber and sad and down in the third quarter. And now I'm really happy to see it's flipped the script and you guys are excited as I am. I was saying, don't give up on this team. We've seen them come back. If this was the Spurs 2 years ago or 3 years ago, forget about it. We probably weren't coming back and we lose by 40. This is not the same Spurs. I know you might be used to seeing the team lose games like this and not be able to come back. Not the same team we've known the last few years. There's something special about this team. They have guys, many different guys that can step up and take over the game. And our run tonight Started, as you guys said, kind of with Carter Bryant. 10, he's not known for his passing. Pelicans ball. Sadiq Bey. Tough shot. Bey with a nice shot. Vassell all over him. Wemby coming in for the block, and he gets it around Wemby. 92-89. Under 5 minutes to go. Steph with the ball for the Spurs into the paint. Gets some contact. Misses the shot. Going in line for 2. 4:39 to go. Finish at 1,200 watching. Nice. Thank y'all for being here. Can we get to 500 thumbs up now? Are we getting close to 400, 500? 456. I said it a little earlier. Would appreciate it. We've not had a Spurs live stream get less than 500 thumbs up. We've actually not had a Spurs win get less than 600. But it's a Sunday night. Castle missed it. We missed a lot of free throws. Castle misses the line. Misses at the line. Fox missed the whole time too. Our free throw percentage is not good as a team tonight. It's just not one player. It's a lot of our guys. Fox is on the bench. What? Vassell, Johnson, Castle, Wemby, Barnes. Okay. Come on, Steph. Make this one. You did. I think Castle's 3 or 4 from the line tonight. That's better than his normal. He's like a 2% shooter for the year, so at least that's higher than his normal. The Spurs are 19 of 28 tonight from the line. The Pelicans are only 7 of 11. The Pelicans aren't really killing it from the line either. That's 63%. But if the Spurs hit a few more of their free throws, they got a nice little cushion. Zion with the ball. Zips on over. There's a foul on Wemby. Gets over to Missy. Missy's fouled by Wemby. 6 likes from 500. Let's go. Tucker, we got to work on those free throws. I don't know how many fouls it's on Wemby. I don't think he's in. No, that's 3. He's not in foul trouble. Yeah, Michael Chandler, people are sleeping on it, but Castle's turnovers are down as of late. I know he had one game with 4, but I think his last 5 games he has like 12 turnovers, 12 to 13, which is way down from where he was for a while. Darren Fox is checking back in. 4:19 to go, 93-90. Rich, can you please time out the spammer? Yeah, Cash App, you're putting the same thing in the chat over and over again. First and last warning. Please do not keep putting the same thing in there. I see it 2 more times, you're getting timed out because you might already have one on the way. Second one, you're getting timed out. I appreciate you being here, but spamming is putting the same thing in the chat over and over and over again. That's one. Second one, you're getting timed out. There's your warning. And there you go. Some people just don't listen. I tried, man. I tried. Wemby with the ball over to Vassell. Vassell in the corner for 3. Air ball. And a foul on Keldon. Yes. Guys, please time out spammers if I can't get to it. Thank you, William. What did you think was going to happen, baby mafioso? If you're mad you're timed out, you should not be. Lolita said don't spam, and you just literally put the ham in the can in the chat. I said that. It is Pelicans ball. They're down by 2. This has been a heck of a game. Hey, GG Pelicans fans. Blocked by Wemby. He blocked Missy. And now a turnover after the block. Missy took a shot to the head, but he traveled, I guess, before he took a shot. The score is right. The Spurs are up 93-91. If you are watching on Google or ESPN, if you're watching their scoreboard, they might be a little ahead. I'm watching this on my Roku, so there is a delay on NBA League Pass. So I'm in sync with what I'm watching on TV. Wemby with 4 blocks tonight. He's got 16, 16, and 4. Wemby now with the ball at the elbow. Drops out to Fox. Fox went he was trying an alley-oop and it got broken up. Pelicans on the run. Zion in the paint. Hammers it down. Timeout, Mitch. We are all tied up again. Yeah, that was not a good alley-oop, Crimson. I like the fact that he went for an alley-oop, but that was not the proper oop. Oddly enough, and props to him, one thing you should get credit for is Stephon Castle's our best alley-oop passer. Right? He's gotten some oops to Wemby. He's fantastic at finding Cornette for the oop. And Miss TSR called it when to her credit, when he was drafted, she had mentioned that he was really good at throwing oops to Donovan Clingan. There you go. We're in timeout, guys. Brand new game. 3:22 to go. Are the timeouts random? One was 86. What? Were you timing how long the time? That wasn't 86,000 seconds. Slippy Home says it's 93. I know. That's what I have right here. 93. That's a 9. That's a 3. That's also a 9. Also a 3. Julian's not having a great game. Student of the Savior. The Spurs were down by as much as 20. I said I timed out somebody for 86. Oh, that's 20. Jeff, that might be 24 hours. The timeouts tonight are 24 hours. Not messing around tonight. Do my voice. I am doing my voice. I don't know which voice you mean. That's weird. It says 86,000 seconds instead of 24 hours. That's actually really funny. All right, 93. Austin 3:16 on the scoreboard on the clock. Spurs ball. Keldon went out in three-point land. 10 on the shot clock. Keldon now drives by his defender, gets in the paint, goes for a dunk and gets blocked. Missy was right there. Zion with the ball for the Pelicans, drops it off to Trey Murphy. 14 on the shot clock for the Pelicans. Murphy guarded and takes a 3. Oh. Tough corner 3 by Trey Murphy. That was a beautiful shot, guys. I'll give credit where credit was due. Murphy with 15 points. 6 of 20 from the field. Not the best. And now Fox with a turnover. Oh, are you talking about when I... Oh.
The San Antonio Spurs are down by 3 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. It's been a battle all night. They have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter at points, but have just relinquished it to the Pelicans, who are now up by 3. Many feel the Spurs should be blowing the Pelicans out, but to the Pelicans' credit, they are fighting hard, and Trey Murphy with another bucket. 5-point game, 2:20 to go.
Pelicans are on an 11-1 run in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Not what the Spurs need right now. You need a bucket and some stops. Wemby with the ball for the Spurs. 8 on the shot clock. Into the paint. Jumper. No good. Foul going on the line for 2. 2:02. I should do all my commentary like that? No, because if I yell, it's going to blow out the mic. Where did Julian go? Julian is not having a good night tonight. This is not Julian Champagne's night. Trey Murphy to the Spurs. We're not getting Trey Murphy, guys. I don't see him coming to the Spurs. Harper plus 18 and he benched. Well, Wemby at the line for his free throw. Wemby missed the first one. Rich, blink twice if Groot is holding you. I'm okay. Wemby at the line for one more. Our free throw shooting is killing us tonight. Oh my God. He missed them both. And a foul on Keldon. Wemby just missed both free throws. So, Aleem, is it Castle's fault Wemby just missed both free throws? It probably is. That makes sense. 2:01 to go. Now, Keldon got fouled. My bad. Keldon got fouled. Mike with the $5 super says, another game we're about to lose by 5 or less. Foo. I know where you're going with that. So my apologies. Keldon apparently was fouled after the Wemby miss. And the free throws are really hurting us. 98-93. Keldon at the line. Come on, Keldon. Oh my God! We've missed 3 free throws in a row. I shoot better than this. Oh my God! He missed them both. The Spurs just missed 4 free throws in a row. I don't even know what to say to that. Yves Missy with a monster dunk in the paint. Now the Spurs are down by 7. And they lost. They're 19 of 33 from the line. That is Shaq. That is literally Shaq-esque. Just hack a Spur tonight, apparently. Wemby pull-up jumper is short. A huge comeback by the Spurs, and it might be squandered by terrible free throw shooting. I'm in shock, to be honest with you. I don't know what to say. We're going to have a foul. That's going to be on the Spurs against Zion. Wow. Jordan and Pelicans are one of the worst teams in the NBA. They are 11 and 36. And the Spurs are 31 and 14. And this is in San Antonio. This is literally like the Thunder losing to the Pacers at home. The Pacers were the worst team in the Eastern Conference at the time. They beat the Thunder. And now here we are losing to the Pelicans. Tax Bazingos, this is not our best. I don't know what to say. There's going to be a lot of angry gamblers tonight. If you took the Spurs with what? Was Spurs favored by 12.5 or 13.5? Zion's at the line for one more. And he made both his free throws, and the Spurs are down by 9. Yeah, the free throws are killing us. Castle to Wemby, back to Castle. Thinks about a 3, pulls it down, drives in the paint. Throws it out to Fox. Fox back to Wemby, open for 3. Missed it. That's the dagger. All right. Well, we're down by 9 with 55. It's not looking good. I know some people are probably going to leave. If you do, please do hit the thumbs up. It does still help the channel. I'll stay here to the end and also go to the end of game stats. And then apparently I'm going to go outside and shovel. Damn it. There's a long 3 from New Orleans. No good. And we're running out of time. Steph will bring it up for the Spurs. Firing off a quick 3. No good. Julian with the rebound and putback. We just don't have time. 28 seconds. Down by 7. And there's a foul by the Spurs. Instagram, we do that tonight. Jim, what's going on? 12 plus inches where you are. You're also in Connecticut, I know. It's been a lot. I'm going to have to say GG to the Pelicans. Pelicans are actually fairly healthy for a change. Zion played, Trey Murphy played, Herbert Jones. They got most of their players, and they might be a little better than their record. They've been dealing with injuries all year. A fully healthy Pelicans team, I don't think is a championship team. But they're obviously good enough to beat us. Mitch is calling a timeout. Yes, we have name, surname. We have. 2 fly money. The Spurs missed a lot of free throws tonight. Jeff with, I guess it's not going to be a 5-point loss or less. Silver lining. That's for, I believe, Mike SV, who hates it when the Spurs lose by 5 or less. Signed, it's not my TV, it's the Roku. I stream this on NBA League Pass, and there's always a delay. I'm always behind with NBA League Pass. I always am. Miss TSR just texted me, your dentist appointment is so canceled. It probably is. It was her wall that hurt her wrist. My wall is probably 2.5 to 3 feet high, so I really don't want to go outside and shovel at 9:30 at night. I really don't. It did warm up, though. When I was talking to you guys earlier, it said it felt like 0. It's up to 3 degrees, so it's warming up. We got a warm front out here. Yeah, it came to NBA League Pass is always slow. I'm streaming NBA League Pass. There's nothing I can do about it. The weird thing is, when the games are on NBC, I'm usually way ahead of you guys because I'm watching over-the-air HD, so there's no delay. But NBA League Pass has a delay. So if you live in Texas and you're watching locally, or if you're watching on cable, you will be ahead of me. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm in Connecticut. And, yeah, I'm in Connecticut. Kazi with the $8 super chat says, beautiful disaster. Never retreat. Never give up. No surrender. I always love the boys. XO Kazi. Thank you, Kazi. I love our team, too. I would like to have won this game tonight. We're not going to win them all. Champagny for 3. Not even close. And now the Pelicans can dribble it out, and they will. Congratulations, New Orleans fans. If there's any in the chat, GG. You guys have played us tough all year. Both the Spurs wins over New Orleans earlier this year were not easy. And the Pelicans got us in San Antonio tonight. Notes from the past that we... No, the game's over. I appreciate everybody that hung out tonight. Seaward says $2 super chat. Should we tank now or not? Is that no tanking. And the Spurs are so far up in the standings. If they wanted to tank, they're not going to be bad enough to drop in the bottom 3. The Spurs should have won games like this. They didn't. So I'm ready for all the fire Mitches. I know there's going to be a lot of comments in the chat. They're going to be in the stream post game or when the stream is finalized. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fire Mitches in there. I'm not ready to fire Mitch. Or I'm not ready to get rid of anybody. I know I say Jeremy Son will likely be traded. I like to see Jeremy work out for us. So they're in my group chat at work. They're saying no telework. I don't think they're saying that. I work from home. We're still going to be working tomorrow. Chicago 1280 with the $5 super chat. Thank you. These type of games make me regret having 100 subscriptions to watch. Oh, Chicago. You're not alone. NBA League Pass, Amazon Prime. I already had Prime, but Amazon Prime. I buy Sling for the ESPN games. It's $5 for a 24-hour pass. This will probably be the last year of that because Disney's not liking what Sling is doing. There's been a lawsuit against Sling for that. I got to get Peacock for one game. NBC thankfully is free over the air. But yeah, you need a zillion streaming apps to watch your favorite team. I hate it. Carter Bryant maybe should have played more THF. He's actually playing pretty well for us. He helped drive the comment. Thank you guys. We had the 500 thumbs up. I'm cool with that. I'd love to get to 600, but you know what? 516. Still hit the thumbs up if you could on the way out. I'm gonna get to the ending game stats, and we had some guys not play particularly well tonight. 12 of 44 from 3, and Mr. 88. The Spurs did not shoot the free throws very well tonight either. I got to put an F up on the board. Not the F you're thinking of, an F for final. I guess you could take it that way too. I appreciate you guys hanging out though. You know what? Without you guys, sure we have some trolls and they give it to me and I give it back a little bit more with the timeouts. But I don't know if I would watch the Spurs this much without you guys because you're my Spurs community. I'm in Connecticut. Miss TSR is a Spurs fan now, but when I started this channel, I had no Spurs fans to talk to. And it was you guys. And we don't always agree on things. A lot of you want Mitch gone. I'm still waiting to give him a chance. Some of you are ready to call Dylan Harper a bust or Carter Bryant a bust. Or a lot of you don't like Stephon Castle. We'll have to agree to disagree on a lot of that. But in the end, we're all rooting for the Spurs to win. And so I appreciate you. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get into the Pelican stats. Herbert Jones with 9 points. Zion Williamson, 24 and 10. Trey Murphy with 17, 6 and 9. Murphy did not shoot well tonight, though. He was 7 of 22 overall. Derek Queen with 4 points, 4 turnovers, and 5 fouls. Not the best night for him. Sadiq Bey, 24 points and 10 boards off the bench. The Pelicans had 3 guys in double digits in boards tonight. Holy crap. Carlo Makovich with 2 points. Yves Missy with 10 and 14. Jose Alvarado with 6. Micah Peavy with the donut. He was 0 for 4. Not a good game for him. Jeremiah Fears with 8. For the game, the Pelicans shot 40, 26, 76. They turned the ball over 10 times. We turned it over 11 times. We shot 40, 27, 59. The Spurs were 19 of 32 from the free throw line. That really hurt them tonight. For the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, 5 points. He's been pretty quiet the last, 6 weeks? Julian Champagny, not his best night. 13 points on 3 of 9 shooting, including 1 of 7 from 3. Victor Wembanyama, mixed night, depending how you look at it. 16 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocks. I like that. But he was 6 of 16 from the field, including 2 of 10 from 3. He took 10 threes and only 6 two-pointers. He was also, Wemby was 2 of 6 from the line. Isn't Victor Wembanyama like an 83 or 84% free throw shooter? And Wemby, 2 of 6 from the line. He also had 3 turnovers. De'Aaron Fox with 12 points on 4 of 8 shooting, 7 assists. Fox had 4 turnovers. All right, for the folks that don't like Stephon Castle, he did not shoot well tonight. 5 points on 1 of 6 shooting. That is not good. I'll concede that. Bright spot, though. 4 boards, 5 assists. Only 2 turnovers. His turnovers have been trending down a little bit as of late, but his shooting is still off. Hopefully his thumb heals up if that's still bothering him. Off the bench, Keldon Johnson with 15 points. Didn't really shoot well from 3, though. He was 1 of 5 there. He was 5 of 7 from 2-point land. Carter Bryant with 6 points. Really got the team going in a little bit. He played. Luke Cornett with 5 and 8. Devin Sell with 13 points in return. He was 2 of 8 from 3. So he did struggle there, but it's also his first game back after missing 13 games. So I'm going to cut him a little slack. Dylan Harper, 5 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. While he didn't shoot particularly well, 2 of 6. The team was plus 18 when he was on the court. So there is that if you're a plus-minus person. Spurs, where are we after this loss? Are we still in second place? Spurs will drop to 31. We'll be tied with the Nuggets, 31-15. Okay. Up next, we have a huge game against the Houston Rockets on Wednesday night. I will be live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a late game on ESPN, and we need that win. About the West Haven, what? I don't know what that is. No, I don't know what happened in West Haven. You think this is our worst loss? Yeah, it's up there. I mean, the Pelicans are the worst team in the Western Conference. So yeah, I guess this is our worst loss. Joe Spurs, at least, you know what? At least they fought back. 2 years ago, this is a blowout. Then they would have lost by 30 or 40. At least they fought back. They didn't finish the game and win, but they fought back. Castle's a hustle machine, though. Is he not? Give those guys... Yeah, he's 100% out there. Didn't play his best game. I think the injury's affecting him, but in the end, a lot of guys... I mean, Wemby, 2 of 10 from 3 and 2 of 6 from the free throw line. This was a team loss, in my opinion. I don't know. Wemby getting coached by Shaq on free throws. Nice road trip. UConn game was yesterday, Carlos. It was a good game. I was driving Miss TSR crazy. I kept saying, I hope UConn wins on a game-winning 3. And then it went to overtime, and she gave me this dirty look. I was getting close to the end of the game, and I said to her, man, I hope this doesn't go the wrong way, like the game-winning 3s by Villanova. Then I went to overtime, and she kind of gave me a dirty look, and I was like, but UConn won in the end. It's in Houston. So Spurs versus, I know I don't put the @ there. I don't expect you guys to remember this, but if you're ever wondering who's at home, whoever's on the right is the home team. So if it's Pelicans versus Spurs, the Spurs are the home team. Up there, if it's Spurs versus Rockets, Rockets are the home team. That's the way it's always been like that on the channel. Again, don't expect you to remember it, but right team is always the home team here. All right, Mr. Banana, or Mr. Banas, congratulations on your win. I think you guys are better than your record. Not just because we lost to when everybody's healthy, which has not happened much for you guys this season. Might be a little better than your record. I don't think you're a playoff team, but I don't think you're as bad as, I don't think you're the worst team in the NBA when you're fully healthy. Trading Mitch we can't trade Mitch. Actually, that's a good question, William. I'm going to look it up right now before I go. I have no idea what's going on in the NFL at the moment. The Seahawks are beating the Rams 31-27 with 3.5 minutes to go. So I'm going to actually throw that game on. All right, friends, please still hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does help the channel. I'm going to go pee and then watch the game. TMI, maybe, but I really got to pee. So on behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you going to do when TSR runs... What you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!